Welcome back to episode 46 of the Quarantine Cast on Beyond the Brick. I'm Joshua Hamlin, back with Kirk Wilson and Brian Saviano. We got some more building and Lego conversation for you. And Brian, I don't think I told you this before you came on, but now is a good time to let you know we have Ash Daddy LME Toys is the official sponsor for this episode. So why don't you do your best work with them, and we'll share their website here and let everybody know what's going on.
We would like to thank the one and only Ash Daddy for sponsoring this episode of the Quarantine Cast, making the lights turn, flicker, and on and on. If you want the hottest deals, do me a favor, John, scroll back up for a hot second here. Let's take a look at that rating. 6,500 reviews at 100%. You think anyone else is capable of having an impeccable track record like Daddy? Daddy delivers, and you know it, ladies and gentlemen. Big shout out to Ash Daddy and his wares for sponsoring today's Quarantine Cast. Check out his eBay store for any toys you might have on your mind, because he is building your mind one brick at a time.
There you go. Big thanks to Ash Daddy for that as well. Always great to have their support. And anyone who watched our stream last week will know, on Thursday last week, will know how much we appreciate our sponsors as always. So it's definitely great to have folks out here supporting Beyond the Brick. What's also really great is this fantastic set that I'm building today, which is the Sopwith Camel. I've been saving this. I've had this sitting in the closet for years now. This set's from 2012. And I've been wanting to build it. It's going to go on display proudly next to my my military history diploma, so I think it'll go very well. Lego doesn't have a lot of offerings in the military history department, but this one, John was commenting to me before we started about how surprised he is that this set ever got made. I'm not sure how this one got past the sensors. I mean, there's a couple machine guns on the front of it. And it's not. They didn't even try to hide it as a rescue plane either.
They're just poking Snoopy as he's flying by on Christmas Eve or something, right? Yeah, Red Baron. Anyways.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can put Snoopy in the cockpit of the Sopwith Camel here. Yeah. One thing I noticed: there's no numbered bags in this set. It's from 2012. I'm surprised. It seems like they were doing it at that point, but I guess. It's just more of a challenge that way.
Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that, Joshua.
I mean, you guys know how much I struggle normally, so this will be even harder.
We'll be on episode 100 of Quarantine Cast, and Joshua will still be building this.
Shout out to everyone in the chat. We've got 2 Twitch viewers, 4, now down to 4 Twitter live stream viewers. So thank you, everyone, for joining, no matter what platform you're on: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Periscope. That's all we're on right now. Eventually, we'll make it to TikTok.
One day indeed.
Hey, Jeff, how are you doing?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Nothing. How about yourself?
Same. I like the plane. I think I have the other one, the other World War I plane that came out. I can't remember the name of it though.
Did they made the Red Baron's plane, right? Like the tri-wing. Isn't that the other one that they? Or did they do another Allied fighter?
It was the brown one.
The brown one, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'd forgotten about that one. Yeah. But this looks very cool. I'm excited to build through this here.
Absolutely. It's a fun build. The first plane, way back when, and a million years ago, was a really fun build. It was a really technically difficult build because you had to be on point with those strings and everything else, or otherwise it would literally come apart. It was great.
Yeah, just like the real plane. That's good.
Pretty much.
Also, we've got an opportunity early on here for Brian to do some self-promotion thanks to the Brick Whiz.
Oh, that. I just listened to Brian's podcast for the first time, listened to the self-care episode with Hinkle. Great stuff, everyone. Go listen on Spotify. Yes, I try not to shamefully promote my stuff too often. Well, I do. But not you know the shtick by now. But I do have a podcast if people want to listen to it. I have gotten overwhelmingly positive reviews from anyone that's tuned in. It's not based around gaming or Lego. It's based around just a variety of questions that I answer, or if I have a guest on, they answer with me. involving the world going on in our own lives and the world around us. So if you want just a general life podcast sort of situation, then you can check it out. I can link it in the YouTube chat. It's called the Out of the Bag podcast because we let the cat out of the bag on what's going on in life. So there's the shameful plug.
Last episode was extremely good, and you should check it out. Make sure you listen to it as many times as you can.
Well, because me and Jeff recorded it literally 12 hours ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was great.
I love the giant, some really big, like, tan and, like, dark green plates in the set.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
It's pretty cool. Like, a lot of mock builders go after those dark green because we didn't really get them much, but then it's like, oh, it's $7. Oh, thanks, Bricklink. So that's a good time. Hey, so I will be right back, all right, everybody? I gotta go take care of something, sorry.
That's okay. You can take 2 minutes.
You could take approximately 15 seconds until this live stream self-destructs, and we never do this ever again, Jeff.
Whew, okay.
Oh, it's the full stream again. Yeah, so that was a time. Wait, Kirk's dead too. Oh, it's just us now. Yay.
Okay. Just everybody's dropping. Maybe
Salute.
Brickwizz will come in here.
I mean, if he wants to. At this rate, we might as well get Jang Bricks in here. We might as well get everyone else in here too. Like, come on.
I don't even know where to start without the numbers on the bags here. You just have to open all the parts and pour them out. Like, what? I don't have the space on the table for that.
You go by color. But divide them up by color. Like elementary school.
Work.
Wow. Okay. You know how many AFOLs are like, well, back in my day, we had to do these instructions while we were colorblind.
It's so hilarious to me to look at those old sets, and it's like 5 steps, and the entire set is done, and like the 70s, 80s stuff is just crazy to me.
It's incredible. But you know what? That's what causes you to focus a little bit harder,
Did Joshua hear about Jang last night? I did not.
Don't worry about that. It's a lot of drama. It's a lot of pork. It's not beef.
Oh, okay. Oh man. Well, I went in on all of it. I love some meat.
Listen, I don't bring the scandals here. If Jang Bricks has anything to say to me, he can crawl out of that West Coast timeline he's living in and show up for himself. Okay. That's how it's gonna go.
Wow. So I'm gonna mute myself again while I open some more of these.
Okay.
Cool. Sounds good. We're finally learning that Joshua is organizing by color efficiently. A little, just so you know, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of scruff on Joshua Hanlon here. Look, trying to keep us on our toes. I'm liking the look. He's trying to get that true Captain America Disney Plus look, really embodying that very, very well. And I guess that comment made Franco hungry. I don't know if that's any correlation. Kirk, what's going on with you?
Nothing much. I'm working on this mock at the moment, which is basically me integrating this. I'm gonna pull it out real quick. Of course that broke off because that's what happens when you work on mocks. All right, I'm gonna take this piece, basically that's not in focus, but it's one of the projectile shooter pieces. This was in the which one was it? Iron Man versus Thanos set, the junior set. So I'm taking this and I'm going to find a way to turn it into like a wrist-mounted sort of projectile shooter thing. That's what I've been working on since this morning. I got some parts in the mail yesterday, so yeah.
Brick was asking, what cam does Kirk have? He's looking great. He's always looking great, Matt. All right.
I was about to answer that, and then you asked the question, so I was like, okay, let me answer.
There you go.
But yeah, it's the Canon T7.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor. Only Daddy is a sponsor.
But yeah, I've been up to that, and then let's see, April Fools, I released a video, very silly video, me basically just dancing, and very interesting to say the least. I did this a while back, and it was called the Vision Brick Shuffle. I did this when I was I don't remember how old I was exactly when I released this video. Video's no longer on the channel, but April Fools was happening, and I really had no plans to upload any video that day. And then it just came back to me as I was scrolling across my the files on my hard drive, and it was like, oh, there's the file I saved that I took off the channel. maybe I should actually do part 2 because everyone's been asking for it for like the longest, but I think they kind of forgot. It would be a nice surprise. So I literally grabbed the tripod, grabbed my phone, and just like spent like about an hour or two just doing random dances to music out in my backyard, and then I uploaded the video to my channel. So that's a thing.
Cool.
Giving the people what they want, Kirk. I like it.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. And that April Fool's Day thing that we did was very random and
random, entertaining, and all of the above. Just
massive shout out to the three people that submitted in commercials for the podcast. We didn't know, well, they didn't know what it was going to be airing on, when, or anything. So they were all good sports about it, and you can check out their respective channels. They are awesome and very, very thankful that they sent something in.
Yeah.
So it's good stuff.
That's right. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it was nice of everyone who sent in their ads to do that. I think it was like some YouTube channels, some Instagram pages. Were those the two kind of categories that people had?
Yep. Could have done your, Etsy store, eBay, Bricklink, but it's all good.
I mean, you would think with the example you set, Brian, we would have gotten a lot more, shameless self-promotion.
No, I mean, people were very respectful and very involved. I was very impressed.
Yeah, it was a fun stream.
Yeah, it was very, very good.
Oh, yeah,
So-
if everyone hasn't checked out that live stream, definitely go do it. We built some incredible products.
And I had a
Absolutely.
very intriguing conversation with you
Kirk,
guys. It was
Kirk shared
class.
some of the deepest insights I've ever heard anyone share, not just on Lego, but in life in general.
It's really the most relevant thing he's ever said in his life. That entire stream was just full.
It
full of
was his Mona Lisa, I would say.
It was his something, all right. It was his something. I do have something to build because I was at the Lego store literally before this was happening. I had an online gift card, and I'm like, man, I don't want to buy stuff online. I want to buy stuff in the store because I don't want to wait 16,000 hours for something to show up. So
Wait, what is an online gift card? What does that mean?
So you can buy a gift card to the Lego store, right?
Yeah.
At the store. But if you buy an online gift card, the way it's set up is you can only use the online gift card redemption on the Lego store. You can't use the same exact code in the store, which is so ridiculous.
It's weird.
Yeah.
How they have that.
So ridiculous. So I went to the store and I'm like, hey, can you have this not be the case? And they're like, oh, we can try. And then it worked. So now I have the store credit to use in the actual store. So that's great. It's on a case-by-case basis, I think. So I wouldn't go to the Lego store and try to bully anyone to get it done for you. Or you just buy a regular gift card,
Don't bully people at the Lego store in general,
Yeah, no, being a bully at the Lego store is I don't know. That's just weird, That's just weird. But I do have something to build, and I'm trying to get this situated. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Because I can be fancy. Oh, by the way, before I go into that, I'll show you this because Beyond the Brick did send this to me to do on this quarantine cast, but I was on Boone's 30,000 second stream, and I built this while I was on there. So the Scout Trooper is done right here. All right. So that it's very bright right now, but
how's it compared to the other two?
Let me turn this off. Actually, there we go. Much better. This one is the smallest of the bunch, and the Scout Trooper to me doesn't have the same allure that Darth Vader or the Droid does, and this falls more in line with Boba Fett and the other ones that have come out for Star Wars. Mm-hmm. But it was interesting. Darth Vader is still the best of the bunch to me, the most solid, the most intricate. This one is $50 because it's 471 pieces, so it's not nearly as many pieces or building techniques or detail or otherwise. So, I would still recommend Vader the most out of any of them. If you really love the Scout Trooper or you're getting the full set of them, then sure, go for it. But I'm not over the moon for it,
Yeah.
Just kind of whatever.
Brickwiz dropping in with his review.
Probe Droid.
Probe Droid. No, the only issue with the Probe Droid is the arms are very, they fall off pretty easily. That's the only thing. Other than that, it's pretty good. I still like the Darth Vader the most. And for those that love Darth Vader the most, what is happening on Twitter right now is they're doing the minifigure madness thing that we did last year, Joshua, except they got way more qualified people. Ergo, between the bricks, April, B, Sapiens, and others to actually do the thing. And they're doing that. And now it's down to Darth Vader and Yoda for what people can vote between to be the ultimate Lego Star Wars character of all time.
I thought we had some incredibly hard-hitting commentary personally, and that was a super fun video to record.
Yes, it was. That was the that was like one of the only positive things to come out of 2020. It was very nice.
Oh man, that was so good.
I advocated for that space alien with my life, and I lost, which is fine.
I'm still all about the corn man.
Yes, no, it's a good one because you're very used to corn, as we know. I haven't checked in with the chat in a hot minute. What's going on in here? Zoom is here. Hello. Sopwith Camel. Is that some spacecraft? Like a shuttle?
Sort of. It's only it's like that, just way cooler, basically. And it actually existed.
So let me I want to pull something up here real quick because on my Facebook page, to get how it is, you get that engagement, get people excited. You know what I mean? Actually, John knows because he works on the Facebook. You don't do anything, Joshua. But I
don't know what excitement is.
What is it? What is fun? I put up a post that I'm giving away a bag of the Brixo brew on Facebook and on Instagram if you comment and do all the things, right? So I put up and I said, hey, I'm picking somebody who has what's your favorite gaming memory, right? What's your, and that's just, and I picked somebody out of there, out of the bunch. And I'm not saying that Chris has won with the coffee because it goes till Friday, but Fazoom said playing Zaxxon on my ColecoVision in 1983. And if that isn't the most Chris Giddens thing I've ever heard in my life, then I don't know what is.
That's like a foreign language. I have no idea what any of those words mean.
I don't know either, but he's close to winning. Just so you know, Fazoom, you're close.
I thought those were Galador characters.
No, I mean you would have fooled me twice. I had no idea. But yeah. I just wanted to bring that up there.
That's good, yeah.
I'm so sad that Ahsoka Tano Fig didn't make it to the finale. Yeah, so April was a part of that, and a lot of people advocated for Ahsoka, and I think she would have went a little bit further if her show was out or something. But yeah, no, Darth Vader and Yoda, like, come on, easily gonna win there.
Mm-hmm. Are they voting on the best Star Wars minifigure? Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, basically what we did last year, except with Star Wars.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at following like what's going on in the community, so I'm not good at keeping up with things.
Are you really? It's like you base your the entire channel around like showcasing what's going on in the community and.
Well, I mean, like when we go to conventions, like I'm very good at keeping up with conventions and like what's going on at like when conventions are happening, what's going to be going. But like in the broader online part of the community, it's just so big now, and there's so much that it's hard to keep track of.
Finger on the pulse. Gotta have a finger on the pulse.
Too much other stuff going on,
Mm-hmm.
Like what? Finances?
Finances, there's a lot of thrilling financial things that you take care of.
How much Dave Ramsey can you listen to in one day? Like,
oh, you'd be surprised.
I listen to Dave for 5 hours a day. My Roth is looking sleep.
Oh yeah. It's so great. I like to stop whenever I'm driving through Nashville. John and I stop there for some free snacks and drinks at his studio.
Is that actually a thing?
Yeah, anybody can stop in there, and if he's recording, you can see him recording his show. And then they've got like a cafe there, and it's all like free food and drinks and stuff while you watch. Cool. Yeah, they're super nice there.
For a big financial guy like that, it doesn't seem wise to just give away free stuff at a studio. You just walk in, take free stuff, and walk. Man talks about getting you millions out of debt, and then there he is offering up bags of pretzels for nothing. Okay, all right. Hurting the bottom line there, Dave.
He seems to be doing okay.
He could be doing better if he didn't give away free pretzels. You know what I mean?
That's right. They also they take all your credit cards when you walk in the door as well.
Interesting.
I'm looking for a piece. I wonder if this is in a different bag that I haven't opened. Sorry, Brian. What were you saying?
No, I was gonna say I pay off all my credit cards on time. I'm good.
Hey, that's very financially wise of you.
Yes.
You'd be surprised. I have my act more together than you might think for someone who surrounds himself with the Nintendo and Lego all the time.
Hey, you know, Nintendo and Lego have to make a lot of good financial decisions to stay in business, so you can use that as inspiration.
That's true. Wholeheartedly agree.
Wow, look at this.
Hold on. Okay. I'll catch up on the community, Joshua. April is a superior Twitch streamer. Nick is making another iconic Lego idea set that Lego will unfairly deny. Kirk has killer moves. Brian Saviano.
I need Joseph Swada to send me like an email update every morning with what's going on.
Joseph Swada just actually got out of a coma. I hope you're doing all right, Joe.
Really? Like, what?
Oh my god!
I'm like, that seems really.
Oh my god!
That was perfect. No, he had an operation. No, he's good, but not a coma.
Okay.
Not a coma.
I was concerned there for a second.
Oh man, it's just I could tell you were concerned. It's just the way you said it. It just didn't come out right. It's like, really? And then no. Oh man.
Oh man.
Speaking of tricks and stuff, I actually got fooled and brought Joshua just revealed this to me before we started the stream actually. So there was a thing that was posted in the community about the next ideas review stage and how all the projects got canceled, or not canceled, but rejected. I thought this was real though, because I didn't really pay attention to what day it was when I was looking at the post. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I guess that's something we're going to talk about. And then he's like, I thought that was a prank. I don't think that was real. I was like, oh dang, I actually fell for it. I thought I survived the day without getting fooled, and then I just found that I got fooled. That's good.
Is that something we want to do as like a talking point? Maybe if John wants to, pull some weight and bring up like one of the articles on BrickFan or BrickSet about all the various April Fool's jokes that happened since April Fool's was like the last time we saw each other, I guess. That could be a thing.
Why are there so many comments about me and Captain America in the chat?
It's true.
I don't understand it.
It's true. You are literally John Walker.
Wow. I mean, I guess there's worse people I could be compared to, probably.
Right? Yeah, exactly. No, you're good. You're totally good.
Now I've really got to check it out since people keep commenting.
Yeah.
You might as well wait until this Friday. You can catch up on those episodes. There's only 6 episodes total. They're going to be on 4 by the end of this week.
There we go.
Yeah. What am I working on?
Speaking of the pro Twitch streamer. Hi, April.
Wait, we can't.
Are you muted?
Yeah, we can't hear.
Yes, you are. 100%. On your end? John didn't do it. Say something? Yeah. This is the point where she realizes as a pro streamer that she has something muted on her time. Yeah, right.
This is just how pro streamers work. They make sure that everything, is sounding perfect before they turn their mic on.
Yes, exactly.
No, it's probably not going to because my mic isn't.
No, we can hear you. But
I know.
I don't know. That's the one.
Not my Yeti.
Yeah, not the fancy mic.
Yeah.
But hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing all right. How you been?
Living somebody's dream. It's great. It's great.
We were just talking about your Star Wars vote you guys have going on. How's that going?
Yeah, it was good. We ended up picking Ahsoka Tano as the best fig. Who was it against? It was against Boba Fett in the finals. So yeah, but I think Vader's probably going to win on the Lego side of things.
I hope Boone Langston came in to filibuster until Boba Fett was declared the winner.
It was a 50-50 on Twitter, I saw, literally for like a while. But
was it?
It was very close because Mandalorian's still so new, but Mandalorian, he also actually does something instead of just looking cool like Boba Fett, you know?
Right.
I don't know how y'all came up with Boba Fett over the Mandalorian. Maybe just legacy.
Yeah, it was. I think if Mandalorian Fig had been out for longer or had more iterations, it absolutely would have won. But just the fact that Boba Fett's been around for so long, and it's just a great Fig overall.
Yeah, totally. So what was the process like? Because I know me and Joshua did that last year with just general like minifigure series type things. So
we took it very seriously as well. So it was a lot of in-depth analysis.
Yes, and I know. So Beyond the Brick put together a video for it, but you guys did like a podcast. So what was the decision between one piece of content over another?
Well, that's what we were asked to do. They asked us to sit down, and Lego asked us to sit down and do a sort of BTB TV style, just roundtable chat about who we thought should win, and go through everything. So it was interesting. Like nobody knew any of the options except for Dan, because they sent all the stuff to him. It was through him. So everything was a surprise to everybody when we sat down for it, and it was just like, okay, here it is. Let's see everybody's opinions.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
It was a thing.
Well, what are you working on as of recently? Do you have anything spicy, NDA confidential that you can share with us and break embargo
can you
on?
break any NDAs while you're live here?
I just want to know the hotness.
There will be hotness in the future, but I can't talk about that. You know that, Brian.
Yeah. No, I don't. You think I'm in no? I get the emails forwarded from Joshua when he's feeling nice.
Sometimes I don't even do that. Sometimes
you don't even do that.
Sometimes I just let the minion sets show up unannounced.
Oh God.
The minion sets that are under embargo, Joshua, I think.
I mean, we've seen them. We've seen them, and we saw them last year, right? So I mean, come on.
It's fine. All right. It's fine.
I was obviously referencing past minion sets that I've sent to you, Brian.
Oh,
there you go.
I broke embargo. Oh,
shame on you.
Gotcha. Okay. Pass the buck. You should see what else I have. Anyways, what about oh, something that isn't under embargo? We can talk about the tunes if we want to. You see that, Joshua?
The minifigures?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not under? I don't know when things are under embargo and when they're not.
April, you want to explain this? You know this situation.
Oh Lord. So, well, if you're gonna pull up any pictures, supposedly the only one you're supposed to show is the one with the receipt on it.
Let's not show any pictures, just in the interest of not causing issues.
Yep. Somebody actually bought them in a store on the West Coast.
Yeah.
So like literally that's a thing. Lego official hovers over the show color button. Like that. Sorry, Stuart. No, but those are a thing. So I guess we'll talk about it when we get the high quality images, but they have not been slidden into my DMs quite yet. So
okay.
You can find them,
They're definitely all over the place.
Yes, exactly.
Well, supposedly it wasn't just in California. They're selling them in the UK now too.
Ooh, interesting. Huh. So if that's the case, we'll know about them soon enough, or we'll see them soon enough.
Yeah.
I know I don't have them. I promise you, I don't have them.
Oh, Brian says that, but maybe he's just trying to throw you off the scent.
No, I'm 100. Why would I lie? Like I may withhold information, but I don't lie. I know there's a fine line. I'm always looking at some hotness. Well, it's hot. That's not. Anyways, they were out for sale somewhere, so technically it's legal. I don't know though. Yeah, it all gets very. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Hi, Jeff.
Hey, how's it going?
Didn't you have a doctor's appointment?
I did. I just had it.
You were gone for 10 minutes.
Are you your own doctor?
No, it's a virtual call.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought you were.
Is that okay, Brian?
I guess.
Okay. Are you sure?
He's just concerned for your health.
Yeah. Sure.
Didn't you know this is the way we do things now? We talk to our doctors over PC now or over the phone.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Brian won't lie to you unless it's absolutely necessary. True. I don't spill secrets. I'm good about it. I can be trusted. I've signed dotted lines multiple times. I'm good.
Kirk, what are you working on?
Oh, okay. So I'm working on this wrist-mounted contraption thing that's basically going to just fire a projectile, which I'm working on the mechanism on the inside at the moment, but with a flick of this button, that'll fire out, basically. So that's what I've been working on since this morning, but that's about it.
Tobin's asking, how did you get one of these? They're retired. He actually stole it from a child.
Mm-hmm.
That's
For
right.
Sopwith Camel. Yeah.
All those
I was
times that
like-
they've gone to Denmark to the vault, Joshua was just like, yoink. No one will notice, and he was out.
No. They have more security than the Federal Reserve over there in Denmark.
That's not saying much for the Federal Reserve. I mean, really.
I mean, it's just one archivist. I think you could fight him off pretty easily and get out of the vault
Yeah.
before anyone caught you.
I mean,
That's
all
my
we
great-
really need is like black ski masks and a black jumpsuit, and we're good to go. And nobody will be, notice the two gigantic fat guys trying to get through.
Waddling out of the vault.
Are those penguins?
That's from the new Batman movie. Oh, wow. They're here for cosplay. Great.
I mean, John and I spent 3 hours down there doing that Star Wars video with Kim Thompson. I mean, we could have like drugged Kim and then done who knows what down there in that amount of time.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have, but like that's a big scandal. That's a massive scandal.
That is a huge scandal. That is a. You all right? We went there.
Yeah.
So Southern Pacific in with the win there that Bricklink and eBay may in fact have old retired Lego sets for sale. So you might want to check those places out.
Yes, indeed. Oh, there's an update. Hey, John linked me to some drama we can talk about.
That's right. John loves drama so much. He never shows himself on the camera, but he's always working on things behind the scenes.
Yeah, he always wants us. He wants the hot takes from all of us. I think we can provide. If he wants to pull up the link he sent me via the email, because we got some follow up. Although the voting period has not, and the buying period has not actually started yet for the Bricklink Designer Program sets. 3 of them have been unenrolled from the program, kind of suddenly, and there's actually a little bit of an explanation for it. So I believe this is from Brickset that this article comes from. The 3 designs that were by who was the person? Let me see. Let me pull this up for myself. By I can't see the name from this point here. I'll pull it up. But basically, 3 of the designs were up listed on the program, and then Lego decided to pull them. And at first, when I was looking at this, we were actually looking at this relatively recently, and they were listed totally fine. And then I suddenly saw that they were all gone. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of weird. And when you click on the link, it's like, oh, we've decided to do this because we feel like it. Bye. That's pretty much what they said. And the follow-up to it is because they are listed designs directly from the designer on a different website called Blue Bricks in Germany, I think.
Yep.
So how did the designer think that they would get away with having it be a part of the designer program at Bricklink and a direct competitor to Lego is beyond me. But
I like the moxie there though. Just like double dipping,
Right.
just going all out and just make money everywhere that you can.
don't knock the hustle,
That's right.
I mean, these 3 sets, when I've talked about this here and on the Between the Bricks podcast, they are very similar. Basically, if you took the old fishing store, you shook around the parts in the box, and boom, you get the model. So
The diner was unique though. The other 2, I agree, were almost like complete ripoffs almost. But the diner, I thought, was actually a much more unique idea.
yeah,
Yeah, the diner's not bad. I like the boat sticking out of the restaurante.
Right. I think that's
It's-
really cool.
That's definitely like where you have your 10-year like anniversary for your wedding or something, and you bring your wife there because you think it'll be fun, but the service is lousy, and then like the waiter like smells of whiskey, and it just isn't a good time.
I forget how we felt about these three, April, on the show, because we went through every single one of these as well. Like, what was the vibe?
I'm pretty sure all three of these got pretty positive feedback. I know Dan really liked all three of them. I was neither here nor there on these. It's not really my thing, but
Dan had a lot of suspect opinions though when we talked about these on this stream. I mean, I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe he's not a very trusted source.
Well, that could be too.
And looking at this site, it's Blue Bricks, and they are not official Lego products. They are, I don't know if it's not Lepin. They're just different bricks. So they have all sorts of other things on there. I don't know if there's any like rip-off models, but basically they specialize. There are. Well, that's a problem. But they have a lot of other stuff on here that looks pretty cool. And if the guy made these designs and it's been 3 years, he wants to sell them to this company and do the thing, sure, whatever. Can't knock it, whatever. It's business. But like,
hey, if they make a Peach's Castle first, no saying Brian might not buy it.
Well, I mean, Lepin made the Peach's Castle out of that gentleman's design, and I'm not buying that one. So I'm gonna hold off.
Well, they also stole that design though, so that's a little bit different.
Yes. But yeah, I don't know. I'm clinging on straws here, whatever the term of phrase is here. But yeah, this looks like a pretty legitimate, like built up site. It's not just some rinky dink thing. They have a lot of different things on here. So
it kind of makes me wonder, because when you submit something to Ideas, Lego owns that for 3 years, don't they? Like, I don't remember when any of these came out, but if it was within that 3-year period, they wouldn't have been able to, or weren't supposed to put it up on Blue Bricks anyways.
The boat was a long time ago. That boat restaurant, that was like, I think wave 1 or 2 of like getting initiated in, like very old. But yeah, that's all the drama there was. We still know nothing else about these. They could end up making more decisions to not put them in. So we shall see in due time.
Yep.
That's the first time that's ever happened for the AFOL thing, right? Like, this is the first time, and maybe the first of many times that somebody tends to bamboozle and they're out bamboozled.
Yeah, I don't know why. And apparently these were listed like in November, so I don't know what this guy was thinking. Yeah, due to other obligations, the designer has had to withdraw this design from the program. Like, it's obviously the very well put together corporate answer, as they have to, but they're not going to say, "Hey, it's linked on bluebricks.com. Take a look." Like, no, but clearly that's what it is.
Or like, get a load of this guy,
Right? Yeah, no. In the chat, we got a knock 50 from Burko 18. Thank you very much. I remember building the Sopwith plane. Such a great set. Love that you can control the flaps and the slats. Greetings from Norway. Well,
here's where I'm at right now. Thank you. Yes. This is going to be, it's also quite a large model. You look at the wingspan here. This is impressive. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing this built and on display.
It's pretty fun, Joshua. You'll have fun with it.
Shout out to the just absolute mad lads who flew these planes during the First World War. I mean, it's insane to think about. The plane had been invented right about 10 years before the start of the war. So there was still like so much that was still being figured out about, the best way to fly these and how they worked. And then to get in them and try to fight an actual battle with people shooting at you, it was just, I mean, you were lucky to survive taking off, let alone going and trying to fight against an enemy. It was so crazy. It's really impressive what people were able to do.
Yeah, one of my favorite things from the first Wonder Woman film was it showing Steve actually dogfighting in a World War I plane. And it's like, is that cardboard and best intentions? What's happening here? And like, yeah, pretty much.
It's also funny though, because like the actual impact that like fighter planes had on the war was so small. But it was, so new and cool at the time, like Knights of the Air is the term that's used a lot of the time. It was this really cool, like flashy thing. But like reconnaissance planes, on the other hand, had a massive impact on the war, and just seeing what the enemy was doing was a much bigger deal, so that you knew kind of where to site your artillery and where to attack, basically. And I could go on and on about that, but I'll stop now since I can tell Brian's getting bored. I definitely didn't spend like 100 hours reading about this in my master's degree.
I am more than happy to talk about it with you, Joshua. And Brian can just sit there and smile and ask what our favorite Technicolor is, I guess. I don't know.
We all know the answer is Lamborghini.
Top 10 anime moments of all time right there. Favorite
My favorite moments were asking his favorite Technicolor, Andres talking for an hour straight to Rock about the Coliseum, an hour 20 of the live stream. I love Andres, and Rock, stellar guy. I wanted to throw my head through the desk. I'm like, hey, I wanna talk about literally.
We had too much talent on the stream at that time, like because then Marcos joined, and there was just like all these talented designers, these incredible sets we wanted to talk about, and it was too much at once, unfortunately. So we had to break it up.
And that, with Marcos, and it was.
Yeah.
This is why you can't have too many big names at one time. Too many big personalities. You got to disperse it. It's got to be a good rhythm and flow to it. Jeff, don't give me that look. You know that's true.
That sounds like a fat joke.
No, it's not a fat. I'm just saying, like, big egos, big voices.
Well, luckily we have you, which is oh my.
What is happening here? Oh. Look at this rookie that's trying to join the big leagues over here.
I love it.
Oh man.
Is that a giant Bricks O'Brien cutout behind him?
Oh,
yes,
Brian, you're so look at how you inspire the smaller creators out there. Look at this.
Oh man.
Howdy, Jang.
Yeah.
What's up?
As a professional streamer wannabe, when I am called by an actual professional streamer, I come a running. So here I am.
Hey, I have a question, Mr. Jang. How's the email situation?
So, let's see.
What is
Oh, wow, this is working better than I even expected.
We don't hear any audio though.
Yes. I know. I can't pipe the audio through. I'm not a pro streamer, so I can't pipe the audio through. But there you go. This is how the email situation is going. I've got a completely professional streaming setup here, so I've got everything masked off professionally, and it's just, yeah. There you go.
All right.
You're welcome.
So.
There's so many layers to what's happening right now.
I'm so confused.
Hold on, let me explain.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him the full timeline here, Jang. All right, let me give me a second. So it started back when I've made,
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time in Bangladesh. No, there was a time when Jang appeared in Mike's stream in the chat, right? This was like, I want to say mid-February, whatever, right? So he showed up in the chat and, talking and whatever. And I said, where's the best place for me to reach out to you? And he said, email. I'm like, okay, cool. So I emailed Jang at the email address that is publicly available on his YouTube channel. If you untick the box, it's there, like for business inquiries and whatever. And I'm like, this is business. And I said, hey, I would love to have you on the Quarantine Cast sometime. and have you back on because it's good to talk to you. Not make a big deal like, oh, it's the Jang app. Just like stop in. I don't know, you're a busy guy, you got a lot of stuff going on, but we'd love to have you back, and your perspective is great to have on the show. And he didn't respond, and I'm like, okay, cool. And I have been in Jang's chats a couple of times, just saying hello, and then I'm getting people in my chat that are saying, hey, did you hear Jang Bricks called you out? And I say, what? He wants to start some beef. All right, let's go. I got my boxing glove. So I go over to the stream. And then I hear while he's building, I believe it was the Porsche or whatever the newest car is. There's 7,000 cars. And so he said, I'm not a pro streamer. I'll never be Bricks O'Brien, but I want to be. And so I clipped that out. And now you can actually redeem it for channel points on my live stream. So it plays the clip when you it's a whole big thing. So in the live stream as well, someone else said, hey, Jang called you out. I'm like, all right, this happened last night. And so Jang said, hey, I want to be on the quarantine cast. I want to pop on, but Brian didn't send me the invite. And I said, I literally emailed this man. Somebody then tweeted out a clip to Jang of me watching his stream on my stream, and then I get a response from Jang. And by the way, it's from a different email that you responded to, okay? It's a different email listed than the one that's publicly available, okay? I'm wagging my finger now. I'm wagging it because it's... And so Jang appears in my stream, and then I show the email saying I never got the email response that he literally responded to my initial email the next day. He responded, I never got it. So I like
the terminology Jang appears. It's like suddenly a wild Jang appears, and you use that what is like 3 times just completely naturally. Is that what people? Is this what people usually say? Like, and then Josh appears.
Yeah, it's just like a Pokemon.
Last night when my wife appeared,
it's only the way people describe you.
So on top of my horrific Minecraft stream that was a complete disaster last night, as Jeff will tell you, it was a disaster.
Oh, 100%.
Then the second I'm about to end the live stream, out of pure rage and frustration, Jang shows up, and I'm like, all right, I gotta keep going. And he appears, and he appears out of the tall grass like a wild Pokemon, and I have to appear. I gotta keep going. So then I keep going, clarify the whole email situation, and here he is.
But he did show everyone his email.
Thanks for getting us caught up, Brian.
I like how he just stopped this incredibly detailed chronological timeline. Stopped it right before the point where he takes his phone and goes, "Wapow! Jang's private email and full name and our conversation behind the scenes, everybody."
You responded with a different email address.
Oh wow!
You hold on. You respond. Okay, which by the way, that stream is privated. Okay, you can't go back to it. It's in the archives.
Brian's just leaking all the things today.
He really is, Brian.
So I listen. I sent an email to the one you listed publicly, but you responded from your admin email. You realize this happened, right?
Uh-huh.
Why would you respond from a different email?
Because he's a professional, Brian, unlike some people.
Yeah. I looked up to you, Brian. Now I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed.
Oh wow, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Man, sheesh! Can't believe it.
You know when you've lost her, you're done.
I can't believe it. Oh man. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Brian, this is a scandal I don't think you're going to recover from.
I might be done, ladies and gentlemen.
You're finished.
Oh, Brian, we knew this was a risk when bringing you on board, but it's been good while it lasted.
Hey man, just remember to send the gift card compensation you already owe me, and then we can call it.
we'll catch you up on all payments out, and then break ties and.
That's when you know you're. That's when you know you're really done, when they send you the last paycheck, and then you're like, all right, we're done. That's it.
So, Brian, to answer your question, I do not think Jane Bricks would do that.
No, he would not. That live stream was such a catastrophe. It was
It was like a wonderful train wreck, the Minecraft part, and then like Jang show up, and
And
oh,
then
a
I
tanker
appeared.
train decided to crash into the other tank. This is great. And then everyone making sure that we spent all of our Meow Point coins to ensure. Because somebody made the mistake of, hey, do it again just one more time. And then like 30 of us who have like hundreds of thousands of points were like, oh, by one more time, you mean all the time, every time, for at least a solid minute? Yes.
Joseph Zawada with the 199 super chat. Brian severance pay. Thanks, Joe.
Actually, I think
Joe.
that's a little much. I don't think we would even owe him that much.
You know, YouTube takes a 40% cut. You know that, Joshua? So, just,
Oh man.
well, Jang, I'm happy you're here, man.
So hi everybody.
Hello. I'm
20
glad
minutes
glad
later.
we can hash these things out, in public and really work things out in front of people. That's good.
Yes.
Like professionals and wannabe professionals do.
The comments and the I don't make a big deal when I show up into people's live streams saying, "Oh, I'm Bricks O'Brien," welcome me in with open arms.
Well,
But
you don't have to. It's your reputation precedes you.
It's true.
Well, this is what I was about to say. When I go into Jank streams, every time you're like, "Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, it's Bricks O'Brien." Like it's like a moment, and I appreciate that. You don't have to, but I do.
I do have to.
Well, thank you. It is. You have my giant head in your background.
I have to.
As big as my ego actually is, it's great. Hey, you got Lego Mario back there. There's Lego stuff. You're
The floating blue and red brick is really nice as well.
That's a good touch.
Professional.
Okay.
professional. Oh, it's great. No, but seriousness, you've been doing a lot more live streaming and been getting familiar with more of the audience in a live way. How has it been for you as someone who's normally done just video?
Yeah, I mean, it took me a while to get used to it, and I had about a year worth of just every possible kind of technical problem that I could possibly come across. Pretty much every single time I pushed that stream button, something new would happen. So that really, really, really set me back so much. But I'm finally starting to get a little bit used to it. I've got this professional setup here, inspired by my mentors, so that has really helped. The setting for where you stream from is very important because you need to have something where you can sit down and just go, and it's right. It's got to be right. You don't want to have to change around your background. Every single. It's really soft.
It's so soft, isn't it? Buy your merch
really
at
is.
Bricks O'Brien merch something somewhere.
Wow.
You're not
Sorry.
a real streamer though, Jang. I don't know if you've ever seen Brian's best stream of all time though, until you can't get your game system to properly hook up your TV into your streaming connection. So you just take your camera and point it at your TV just to do your live stream to show people what you're doing.
I'm not going to hate on that. I am not going to hate on that for one single second because that's the way that I did my very first game videos. Like not streams, like before streams existed. Like my first gaming videos was, camcorder with a mini DV cassette in it, pointed at the TV screen over my shoulder as I gamed. I actually, I did a review. I did a game review that way. So
there you go. Look at that.
Much respect. I was looking into the future for how to do it professionally, and thankfully, I've caught the right moment from obviously the right person. So
it's Brian's proudest moment on the channel.
with how many subscribers? What, 800,000 at that point? What was it?
Yeah.
Something like
Right.
that.
It was impeccable.
Yeah, that was.
Hey, you got to roll with the punches. You know what I mean?
No.
Here we go. See. Now, what didn't cut the live stream was literally 45 minutes of me having a massive anxiety attack of like, none of this is working at all. So I have a second one of these microphones lying on the ground up toward where my TV speaker is, and I'm playing this screaming across the room. Literally
And
from 2009. Like,
That's when we knew that Brian was going to go far.
go far down, very far down in whatever infamy there would be.
I have to say, I'm very disappointed. There's no massive glare in this. There should be
No.
just a table lamp.
Yeah,
Like-
when the screen goes all black, you can see it, but for the most part, no, you can kind of see a glare on the right side, like by the map. A little, it's, you know.
We need like a
Not
window
enough.
with like traffic going by.
Yes.
in the screen.
Just like people looking inside. What's going on here?
and a dog bark in the background.
Right.
Oh yeah.
My mother complaining about me needing to pick up my room, you know, typical stuff like that.
Mom, I'm doing a stream.
That way it'll really feel like 2007. It'd be great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's one of my peak moments, I think.
Here,
As
Presume wants you to try a different stream.
You know, I'm gonna leave the gaming streams on Beyond the Brick off the table for now. We're gonna leave it.
I don't even know what that ColecoVision is. That what that is? Is that-
ColecoVision.
ColecoVision.
Come on.
Well, you guys act like I should know what that is.
I don't know
I
what
mean,
it
that's
is.
a fair point. I mean, Jane, do you know what ColecoVision is? Of course.
Jane's smart. He knows what things are.
Well,
But
that and we're old.
Mostly that. Yeah, you're lucky I remember.
Jane, were you a ColecoVision or an Atari kid?
I was a Commodore 64 kid.
Yeah, that's the right answer.
And Zaxxon was the best. I was terrible at it, but Zaxxon was the best. It was peak sci-fi.
Exactly.
Are you building time cruisers?
No, I'm not that evil.
It looks like the base, right?
this is a really impressive new mock, and you just insulted him greatly, Brian. Okay, can
I
you
don't-
get
listen.
from the
Hey,
stream?
hey,
Hold on.
Time Cruisers is a legitimate brand and a legitimate set.
If
And
I was
nobody
building a
needs to
mock and
talk
someone
down
asked me
about
if I
it.
was building time
Nobody.
cruisers, I'd never speak to them again.
Hold on. There is a set of time cruisers that has a blue base plate and 2 rock things. I
Yeah.
promise you.
The
No,
professor's
there is.
lab.
I know the set you're talking about. You're right.
Just keep digging, Brian. Just keep digging.
Look, man, there's nothing wrong with building time cruisers, and if Mr. Jang wanted to build time cruisers, you let him build time cruisers. You don't shame him.
Exactly.
I was asking if it was going to be for a review because he reviews sets or whatever else. Yes. And he has a
Oh.
Lego City as well. Did you know this, Jeff?
Yeah,
Yep. Builds a zoo.
his Lego City has actually inspired a lot of my building buildings. So that's nice of him.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's become one with the BB.
I'm a professional.
That's the best impression you've done of Brian all day.
Wow.
You just need like a cup from Dunkin' Donuts with like questionable coffee in it, and you're good to go. And then talk about your coffee brand that you make or something. I don't know. He talks a lot. It's just best to ignore him.
I do talk a lot. I do.
No.
Presume knows what's up.
Okay, Chad, relax.
Look, Presume, don't you need to go change your depends? Like, what's going on here, man? Like, Time Cruisers is a legitimate line.
Jeff talking about him. I'm gonna guess there's not that much of an age gap between you two.
Presume is 10 years older than I am. So,
That's not too bad.
no.
That's a good.
I got his bald spot, though. So that's, he and I are working together on that.
There you go. There you go.
I think April lost it. Is she all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
April loses it all the time. That
I
is
do.
the April
It's a
B
problem.
way.
It's a problem.
Fantastic.
No, it's a good problem. Laughing is a good problem to have.
Is that a Lego shirt, April, or what?
No.
Oh,
it's
no.
Mario.
Oh, Mario. Okay, I thought maybe Mario, but I couldn't tell if that was like a minifig design on there or what that was.
No, Brian would die if it was Mario Lego.
Is that the minifigure Mario that I've seen in my visions?
It is. It is.
It's incredible.
I still think we need to find you the Mario Brothers concrete game that came out in like Europe. Like it's like an arcade unit, and it's like one of those bring home things. You have no idea what I'm talking about, dude.
Nope.
Fantastic. Alrighty.
You guys can't keep bringing up old people things and then be surprised when we don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it was Mario, so I thought Brian would have a clue of some sort, but like everything else, he's disappointed.
You said
too.
concrete.
fan.
Is this a game so old that you played it with concrete? Like
No, it was
blocks
like
of
Mario's
concrete?
Concrete Factory. It was really weird.
Ah.
Joshua played that game along with the hoop and stick from the 1800s at the same time.
when it was too rainy outside to do the hoop and stick, I would go inside and play Mario Concrete.
Play Mario Concrete.
Give me a second. I'm gonna link it in the private chat, and then you guys will be like, "Oh, okay," and then speak poorly about me later.
I mean, I can speak poorly of you now. That's fine.
Yeah, that's true. You do that, no problem.
Speaking
like-
poorly about people.
It's much better to not know.
Here's Dan.
Oh, hey, Dan.
Good morning.
Yeah, I woke up and my ears were burning. I thought I'd come down and check out what's going on.
Dan with his questionable
His
April
questionable
program
opinions on things.
picks.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing.
My questionable what?
April designer program picks.
Oh yeah, we went through the three that got axed.
Oh. What about that guy? What? Okay, so I obviously missed the first hour. I'll set an alarm next week and get up at 5 a.m. for this.
No, you don't
It's
have to
okay.
do that.
You
Come on.
sound like you still are waking up, Dan. So it's okay.
It's all good. Hey, we're all professional streamers here. Okay, let's take a see. Look at that background. Look at that
I
background.
saw that. I saw
That's a
that.
good background.
I saw that. It's,
See, when
it's good to see that that Jang's actually trying to up his game a little bit. I'm impressed. Yeah.
When the going gets
Yeah.
tough, Jang, just give my giant noggin a little rub, and then you'll feel a little better with the fuzzy of the hat. Speaking of Jang Bricks, unbrick me, not caring about the content of this show specifically, only calling out Jang Bricks, saying Jang Bricks is awesome. Hey, thanks for your money going to me, calling out Jang Bricks in a positive way. Appreciate that.
No, Jang needs a $7.77 Chipotle card emailed in from this.
Listen, professional streamers run on Chipotle and Dunkin' and my coffee. Buy my coffee. So yeah, we were talking about that a little bit earlier, Dan and Jang. I guess if you both want to weigh in on it, I don't know if Jang, if you've talked about it on any content at all, like the whole Bricklink designer program and whatnot. But Dan, do you have any spicy takes about that?
I guess my spicy take on it has to be that if Blue Bricks was already making them and has them in production, then the owner of that IP, whoever it was that designed those sets, must have sold those to Blue Bricks, surely.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
with that knowledge, the AFOL designer program comes back at them and like, hey, do you want to come and put your stuff back in? We're gonna, do the same thing. And they go, oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, woohoo, have it at Luco set. I better not tell them about Blue Bricks.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of bit you in the bum, didn't it? So I guess that's going to be a warning to everybody else. If you get through on your 10,000 votes and you potentially want it to be made into a set, don't rush off to a third party and give them your designs, and just forfeit the possibility of it coming back. So yeah, it's a whole new ball game now. If that's the case, you got choices to make as a designer. So I think it's going to be bittersweet for that guy. He's still going to get his deal from Blue Bricks, and they sell pretty decent quantities of stuff. And but he's not going to get the Lego label on a box.
Not even
anymore.
close.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's a bit
Any
sad.
hot
I know a
takes?
guy. Sorry,
sorry, go
I know
ahead.
a guy. I know a guy who designs for Blue Bricks. Full time. He lives here in New Zealand. He's a friend of mine, actually. I've met him a number of times in the AFOL community. Lives down near my friend Rick, actually. He's a very, very talented designer. Very talented designer. Lego turned him down, so he went to Blue Bricks. And yeah, a lot of their stuff comes out as stuff that he's designed.
Fair enough.
Any spicy hot takes on the Bricklink program, Jang, or just kind of, take it as it is?
Not on the Bricklink program. I mean, I think it's fine and all. That particular situation with Blue Bricks is something that I have to tread very, very carefully with, because of the German anti-Lego mob has been programmed to support Blue Bricks as one of the good ones. And folks who don't know about the German anti-Lego mob, good on you. You have avoided some absolute shameful horror of uber anti-fan mob mentality, raiding and attacking of people. It is a horrible situation, a stain on fan communities in general. If you haven't heard of it, good.
No,
Don't go out of your way to find out more.
Yeah,
no, that's interesting. They do have some they're not Lego bricks, but they're models designed to be of like a quality of Lego, I guess. But there's also a lot of sets on there apparently that are copies of Lego sets, so that's obviously not good. But
there are.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that they had started copying stuff. I thought that all of their designs, at least, were either licensed from independent designers or unique, made in house.
yeah, I don't know. That's what April was saying a little bit earlier, but that's unfortunate that there's like a anti-Lego mob that could I don't know.
Here's the thing. Dislike Lego as a company. I get it, right? Dislike Lego products. I get it. Dislike Lego prices. I get it, right? All that is all well and good. But these folks are going around seriously mob mentality and under direction, like with organization, and attacking people, just random people who dare to like Lego. Small channels, big channels around the world, just indiscriminately. If you say something that's good about Lego, and we, call you out in our private Facebook group or wherever it is that they congregate, then here come, hundreds of comments claiming to be independent. Oh, I just happened to find this, and you're a Lego fanboy. You clearly have no idea of like integrity. You've clearly sold your soul to this company, to this evil company, and you should die. Your whole family should die. Like they get really, they go really, really, really far into
Wow.
this.
Yeah, which is obviously that's
worst
not
of the internet.
That's a bit wow.
It's not every one of those fans too, but obviously if someone wants to target that against Lego or otherwise, it's not great. But
Well, how do you get these guys to comment on your videos? Because no one comments on mine.
You're just looking for some interaction for the algorithm. Dan.
Whatever it takes.
You can
That's
say
what it
whatever
takes.
you want in Dan's comments, just so the algorithm thinks there's people interacting.
Exactly. I've already sold my soul to Lego. I'm on that boat. That's all cool if I get some interaction because of it. Come on,
I can
bring the hate.
actually give. I can. This can work if you want to do that. If you want to try it, and I'm serious about this, I'll give you 2 specific topics that you can do videos about. One, the new road plates, the new city road plates. Just do a video. Yes, do a video that extols the values of the new road plate system. how usable it is, and the fact that you can rearrange things in different ways. Just talk about the good things about it. The possibilities about it. If you really want to get them, then say you like the new ones better than old base plates.
Oh, I
You
do.
will be-
So
you will
that's
be
an easy sell.
You will be flooded. The other
All
thing
right.
is the big Technic Ferrari, the 488, the one that kind of it's not really complete. In my opinion, it's actually not a great model, but it's not horrible. But they definitely could have done better. But yeah, do a review of that. The 488 Pista, is it GTE or something? Or do a review of that, and just don't trash it completely, and you'll be set. You will get all the views and all the comments, I guarantee. And I
Dan's
know
just
what the
furiously
content of
taking
every single
notes.
one was.
Yeah. Sweet algorithm, here I come.
There you
And
go.
do a lot of cross posting on the toxic Facebook pages. Find all them and just be like, I have a spicy hot take.
Oh, they'll find you. Trust me, they'll find you.
Man, I guess we're doing something wrong here at Beyond the Brick, because we have we need more videos about the base plates. And,
See, I'm not the only one now.
Hey, I was actually going to talk to John about doing another one of those one-off videos. I can do the top worst Star Wars sets of all time and literally list every single set ever made and just really get people aggravated,
The worst Star Wars set of all time, Millennium Falcon. Number 2.
It's just a big,
Princess
great
Snake.
spaceship. I don't understand why anyone could possibly like this. It's so weird.
No, for that you need to focus on the prequel stuff and the Clone Wars stuff.
Yeah,
Really?
no, that'd be
yeah,
the top
that's
10
really-
the best sets of all time.
Yes. Yep.
I
No,
wanted you, Brian. I kept telling you to get a battle pack, 501st battle pack, and then just make a really awful review about it.
Yeah.
You're directing? No,
Yeah.
that is not a fight. That fight is not going to go to Beyond the Brick. It's going to go to me. And my Twitch channel is going to be like, how could you not possibly like the Clone Wars? The Clone Wars is Dave Filoni's best work. And I'm like, I know, but I don't care. Like,
I would love to do that.
no,
I would love it.
absolutely. You can take the hate, Jeff. I'm not dealing with
You would
that.
see
I'm
some
good.
professionalism that you'd never seen before.
I'm just
about
here to
me
troll.
channeling all
I'm
of
just
my
here to-
anger.
Troll the crazy Star Wars fanboys. I don't understand it. Everybody talks about it so much, and I'm like, whatever.
I mean, it's no Ghostbusters set.
Oh, Jeff.
Let's just talk about the worst of Lego Star Wars or Lego sets of all time. While we're here, might as well.
Well, we've already covered time cruisers.
So we're done.
Jeff's out.
We're done.
Did we
Okay,
talk about Super Mario?
Hey,
I was waiting for Dan to come out with one of his horrendous takes.
You knew it was coming. Even Brian knew that one was coming.
knew.
That joke's getting
I
old
knew.
now.
Ooh.
I knew. It's okay. I know.
I guess this set is old enough that as I'm putting these brown pieces on, they're breaking.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
As I put them on.
Oh.
Wow, that's awful.
That happened to me when I was reconstructing Jabba's palace the other day. Some of those dark brown pieces, they just, even from like 10 years ago, they start falling apart.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, this set's just from 2012.
That's still 9 years ago. Just in case anybody wanted to feel old. Kirk was 10.
Oh,
Don't shake your head. You know that's how math works.
We have Unbrick Me clapping back with Clone Wars TV show is the best Star Wars in my opinion. Also, Jang Bricks is the best. Thanks for your money once again, Unbrick Me, for the praise for Star Wars and for Jang Bricks. Appreciate it, going right into my fat.
Brian
sack
has
of money.
visions of Chipotle burritos as the stream goes on.
just
Some people have
two
sugar
giant
bombs.
foil burritos right here.
Brian
He's going to be able to get a double order soon. Yeah.
Wow, I got a double order every time. You think I maintain this physique with a single order? Absolutely not. No,
Extra.
sir.
Guac?
I know.
What?
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And Jeff. Hey, Jang, what does it feel like to be stuck between two big hunks of man meat?
It's like an airport. It's like an
Oh.
airplane ride from hell. That's what's happening right now, and we both smell of cheese and like
Yeah.
whatever else for some reason.
This is what it's
And-
like when you get on a plane between two big people.
Yeah. And we're
You
going
get
to
that
like,
small little seat in the middle.
and we're going from like northern Canada to Australia, and this is the whole situation. And we're in COVID.
You know all those
Yeah.
routes from northern Canada to Australia that fly all the time.
Yeah,
Non-stop, baby.
and you know,
Brian, I
and
think we need
both
you to
have
bring it back to
flatulence
Mario.
problems.
Hey,
And it's
real
not
quick.
Start dying inside.
Stop talking. I want to highlight Red Brick Redemption's comment right here. Put this on the big screen and cover up Jeff's face for me here, John. Will you please cover the? Oh, it doesn't. Cover up Dan. No, I want to see Dan. Bricks O'Brien actually inspired me to buy the Mario and starter course and the Yoshi House Lego. Give this man an ambassadorship. My DMs are wide open. Wide open. Okay.
Hey, Ben's Brick Designs is here. Shut up, Brian. Ben's a good dude. If you haven't checked him out, you should check out his channel. He specializes in microfighters, and they're awesome. He does sci-fi and Star Wars, so check it out.
I'd be hilarious if Lego made Brian like an honorary Mario ambassador, but it came with no perks. Like it's just name only.
Yeah.
And just
And I'm not in the land
nothing,
either.
no early access, no information,
Yeah.
no press releases. It's just a name only.
I thought as you gain more clout on the internet, you get more information. I've gotten no leaks in my DMs, no secret ninjas from Denmark, nothing. Like, what's the deal? What's this all for? If I'm
Well,
not
it would
gonna get-
require me to share all the secret information with you, and I'm too lazy to hit the forward button on the emails.
Yeah, you're telling me. Like, what? Unbelievable.
Yeah. And we don't get none of that T2 stuff, man. You know, us lowly T1s.
Oh,
Yeah.
number one Bricks O'Brien fan in the chat, Brickstar says, I'm looking forward to no stream Thursday, Brian. The one day that I don't do any content. Love you too, Brickstar. The one looking forward to that day where I'm eradicated from the internet. You'll be on my podcast soon enough. Don't you worry. You'll be there. Well, it'll be good. It'll be good.
It's a new show. It's like comedians in cars getting coffee, but it's just it's just people sitting between Dan and Jeff while being interviewed on a flight.
Right. And then, like, you know, Dan and Jeff are constantly adjusting a little bit to try to make some room in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I rode on a plane from Pittsburgh to Johnstown, Pennsylvania once, and it was a 2-prop plane, and my dad and I got on, and the plane literally went like this when we were trying to sit on one side. It was a good time.
That's not good. You don't want the plane doing that.
Okay, so Jang, what is this set? It's not Time Cruisers, clearly.
Set number 6078.
Ooh, original instructions. Nice.
Yeah, from 1995.
Ooh, I like it. Getting some of that 90s castle stuff. What a
Yeah.
golden era for medieval castle sets from Lego.
This was a gift from a fan actually on Patreon. Very, 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 very kind gift, and just haven't had the time to put it together until now. There you go. Good stuff. Not a whole lot of pieces, but a lot of space to play.
Nice. How's condition on it? Was it like fairly? Is that vision going through his like glass? It is. It's literally like him like raking glass in the.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to mute that.
Yeah. No, John muted. No, it's all good. It literally sounds like you're raking glass.
I'm sorry.
Even Dan's like, I gotta clear the wax out of that one. But was it like a clean set? Was it in good condition?
Oh, it's in excellent condition. It's missing just a few parts, but I mean,
Nice.
boo. You know, like the figures are great. The prints for the shields.
Oh, I love
They're
those.
clear.
that like dragon shield there that the guy has. That's so
Yeah.
cool. Like the print on that is
Yeah.
it's so complex and colorful looking
Mhm.
compared to a lot of the prints.
Yeah,
That's so awesome.
yeah. You know, this was back when Lego actually cared about their fans, and when they were actually good when they did Castle.
Hey, you got the blacksmith shop. You should be happy forever, right? You don't need any other castle stuff.
It doesn't count because it has some blue on the Roof.
Oh wow.
You know, that's just what every kid wants is a blacksmith.
It's true. This guy in the chat says, "Can you ban me?" It'd be my honor. There you go. Mission accomplished. Oh, this is something I wanted to ask you about, Jang. So you live stream, and I notice you get a lot of comments, like just a lot of people talking. How do you sift through the comments that are like nonsense? Like you don't time out people, you don't remove people. Like, do you just like what's your rationality with all of that?
Maybe you should take a page out of his book, Brian, and not just constantly ban people. But go ahead, Jay.
I would love to, but I get like, just keep it cool. You know, like if you're, this person literally asked to be banned, so be it. Like, what do you want me to? I'm gonna deliver. You know what I mean?
I mean, all I do is just look for Brian. That's pretty much all I do on screen. I just keep looking back,
Hoping I'm there.
and it happens, and he appears, and then life is good. That's really all I care about. Professional.
To be fair, I think that's what we all do when we're streaming. We're just waiting for Brix O'Brien to pop into chat, and when he doesn't, it's heartbreaking. Man. It's heartbreaking.
You don't need a Yogibo when you got that. You know, it's great. Yogibo is a giant beanbag chair, just so you know.
Okay.
So,
I when you said that, I thought in my head that's something that Joseph Zawada will explain to me what it is in the chat.
Probably.
it's a very, very pricey beanbag chair.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Wasn't sure what you were talking about.
So what do you do with like those kind of comments, Jang? You just like don't acknowledge it, or you just like what?
No, I mean, I have worked pretty hard to, in all seriousness, to cultivate a somewhat mature audience. So that's why I don't get a whole lot of views anymore, because all the youngsters tend to go elsewhere because I'm the old guy, I'm the cranky old guy that tries to keep things chill and isn't all
mature is the word you're looking for. Mature.
Yeah, and all the young ones show up in my stream asking me to play Roblox. So thanks for your audience.
He sends them over your way.
Yeah, I'll take it.
But no, I mean, honestly, I'm very, very happy with the I guess maturity level. Just, I mean, I generally do get mostly chill folks, and every once in a while, some folks get a little hyphy, and I do have some volunteer moderators that help out with that. And yeah, I mean, just generally, I'm blessed with my audience. I'd say, generally folks are pretty good, and it's just been a learning process to understand how to divvy up my time between whatever I'm actually working on and looking at that, the chat going by. Also getting a bigger screen that's closer to my field of view, so I don't have to be like, looking at a screen that's all over there and reaching for my mouse and everything. Getting the ergonomics worked out, all the little details help. But it's live for me. Yeah,
live is so much different from videos, isn't it? It's an entirely different thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing.
Yeah, April and Dan are like the two Lego live streamers on Twitch from us. So they know all about like what it takes to engage with a live audience. And I know you're not really on Twitch right now. There's so many little like incentives and tweaks you can make to like keep the thing interesting, and there's so much you can do with it to keep something like that interesting. It's so different.
Yeah, I think the biggest difference is it's not really that hard to keep up with the 3 people that are watching.
Sometimes you get 9.
There's people watching.
Yeah.
And I do my best when you guys are live. Like y'all have the raid train today where it goes from one person to the next, and I keep up with, a vast majority of it. And it's definitely more chill than anything else. It's a chill environment.
My favorite thing about streaming on Twitch is when the bots come in and ask me if I want to be famous. I keep saying yes, but April keeps banning them. I'm still waiting.
April, it's Dan's big break. Okay, why are you holding it back?
Thank you, Josh. That was my point. I've been trying to make that 2 whole years now.
I'm just
That's
worried you're
actually
going to leave me behind.
bots are the secret to all of our success at Beyond the Brick as well. I don't bring that up very often, but it's true.
All the bots.
Yep. Bots just do everything.
I've thought about it because listen, how many of these celebrities do you think have legitimately millions of followers? You really think so? Like, there's got to be some pumping. There's some steroids in that, social media account.
I think was it Pokimane? Sorry, I don't know how to say it. Is it Pokimane?
Pokimane, yeah.
Is that how? Okay. I always used to say Pokimane for some reason. Anyway, I think she revealed that she had something like 10 million banned bot accounts to date.
Wow.
And something like 350. I think it was 350,000 banned real people.
And you know what's amazing is like when you're doing like a deal with a company, they all look at those numbers and like, oh, you got 350,000? Like, that's so impressive. And then they mean nothing. They literally mean nothing. It's incredible. That's why I never say it's not about the numbers. It's about the content and what you do. All right. So because of the different perspectives and people that can be on here, you got the professional streamer here. We drag in Kirk, we got Jeff and everyone else, all one big happy streaming family. Doesn't matter how many numbers. Okay. What's that look for, Kirk? What do you
just drag me in here?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I got to keep you involved.
I see. I mean, I get it. Like, in terms of, not worrying about the numbers or whatever when it comes to content, because I deal with that a lot. I have gotten a few questions here and there where it's like, well, how is he getting how is he able to do sponsorships and stuff like this? You only have however many subscribers it is that I have, and then they're confused by that. But it's because they're seeing the content that I'm producing, knowing that I put a lot of time and effort into it, that I care about. Sure. Engaging with the audience, which is why that's able to happen. So you got to focus on that, not the numbers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I joke about it, but I do take it seriously, and I take my content seriously, and that's why I think and we've had this conversation before, but it's one of the reasons why I was accepted into the LAN with such small numbers, because I do take it seriously, and there's this whole term now called micro influencers, and it's about having more impact over a smaller amount of people than less impact over a greater amount of people. So, and I'm really involved with my Lego community, both in the show front, the lug front, and and graduated to the online front. So, yeah, no, I do love it. I like to joke about it, but I do love it.
John has pointed this out to me before with TikTok. I don't know if there are tons of bots, but it seems like he's mentioned before that everyone on there seems to have hundreds of thousands of followers immediately. Yeah. And how would that be possible? No matter what you're doing, you just put up a few videos and all of a sudden there's crazy followers on there. So is that a lot of bots, or I've never been on TikTok, so I'm not really sure.
I think part of it definitely is. So with any social media platform, and this is the business side of Mr. Bricks O'Brien coming through. Okay.
Oh boy.
It's rare, but it happens sometimes.
Right. We'll talk about return on investment later with GameStop stock, not a financial advisor. But when you're dealing with a social media platform that's starting out, you have this influx of users and content, and for YouTube, there's so many users and so much content, and the way it was on TikTok, and it's starting to kind of balance out right now. There's so many people that use TikTok, and because it's such, small bits of content, there's more users than there is content ratio wise. So people are finding more stuff where it's not become too diluted yet, right? I put up one video in a day and got 10 times as many followers as I have on YouTube. What's important to remember about that, though, Ben, is that all these different platforms have a different value for a follow versus a subscription on Twitch, a like on Facebook, a follow on Facebook. They all kind of weigh different things. And TikTok, because there's so many people blowing up, it doesn't necessarily carry the same gravitas as you having 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. So it really depends what you value and what's valuable for, getting a sponsorship from a company. And I know that TikTok has an ambassador program as well for making money on X amount of views or whatever. But unless you're really pulling in a lot of views that are like, some people are trying to make a living off of just TikTok, which I'm like, that seems interesting, especially considering, the origins of TikTok and how that plays into the US, and is it viable? Is it whatever? So I think there's a lot of bots on TikTok, but it's going to balance out over time. And you could see a great purge, and then people, realize, oh, there's not as much of an audience on here. One last thing I'll say before you take me off the full screen and let those guys talk. What Facebook does is they measure a view on a live stream. Sometimes if you're watching for 3 seconds, it'll count it as a view on the live thing. So Facebook has a lot higher numbers because their bar for what counts as a view is different from a YouTube or Instagram or otherwise. So there you go.
Very good points there, Brian.
Can you say gravitas a lot?
He did.
Gravitas.
I'm friends with somebody.
Brian, do it ASMR style.
I have a friend named Brick and Mad who does the TikTok Lego thing, and she was like flying high. She's like a couple thousand away from that 10K creator, make a living off this stuff. And like, apparently, according to her, that they stopped flaunting her stuff because she's that close to making money and doing all the things and like everything else. And like her viewerships have gone down. And even though she's still, doing the hustle and everything else, it's really kind of weird. Anyway, she knows more about Lego TikTok than anybody on the planet. So there you go. Maybe Jang knows more. I heard he's into the TikToks.
No, I don't know. Right. I don't know. I just had little PTSD flashbacks of when YouTube decided it didn't like me anymore.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, that's how these platforms work. It's just like,
yeah,
right.
Sorry, I can't snap right now.
It's why it's important to have your stuff on as many platforms as you're able to put it on. And like I was talking about this with Jeff the other night, literally on the podcast. Like you're competing with these algorithms or robots that expect you to post to YouTube once a day, Instagram twice a day, TikTok 3 times a day. One single person can't do it, let alone even a company that has a social media team. Lego doesn't post multiple times a day. Like they got other stuff to do, which you're competing for that information in the timeline. And then, for a specific person, is your stuff going to rank higher on their timeline compared to someone else, and blah, 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 blah. So it's all that stuff weighed in together.
The real question is, could I take my newfound Captain America doppelganger fame onto TikTok and make a living?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm in.
If you put on the Captain America suit and you said, "Hey, Captain America here. We have ourselves set number 42583. Sopwith Camel." You do this
in front of your tank, Joshua.
Yeah, right. You go in front of a tank, dude. John, once you start cashing those checks, you remember who to bring on. All right.
Oh man,
I'm not
many
kidding
good
either.
business ideas.
Yep.
Are they?
Stellar ideas.
They're definitely ideas.
Kirk is transforming over there.
Yep,
I think Kirk is becoming Black Widow, which is another conversation in on itself. But yeah, Spider-Man, sure.
You're muted,
those
Kirk.
wrist rockets.
You're very muted.
I'm sorry, because I was going to be going back and forth between parts. I am not turning into Black Widow, contrary to what Jeff thinks. Eli did mention that. I didn't think about that until, like, Eli mentioned that earlier, that this sort of does look like that thing. But no, I'm just kind of really going off of whatever pops to my mind, just like adding things here and there to it. I've pretty much finished the whole like wrist contraption part and just trying to add details to it. And then that'll be a video that will happen eventually. Maybe make some like stuff to kind of practice targeting with it. I don't know. It'll be an interesting video.
If you don't make a watch those wrist rockets meme, you're done.
I'll
be so disappointed.
Okay.
Get on the TikToks and do the thing.
Oh God, no! I don't see myself doing it. I don't. Someone suggested that they saw the dance video and they were like, "You should upload it to TikTok." I'm like,
Yes, you should.
yeah, no, it's just not for me. I don't.
Are you too old? You don't want to be cringe on TikTok?
I don't. No, I just don't care for TikTok. That's all. I wouldn't see. Like, I'd rather just upload it to YouTube or whatever. Just call it a day.
You're so old. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. Oh.
I know.
Brian, do you take clips from your streams and put them on TikTok?
I've been experimenting with TikTok and just trying to make stuff that I think would be funny, but then, you know, it's one of those things you can't overthink it sometimes too. So I've like literally edited my stream like down out of a clip or something and tried it, and then I've also tried like just doing a random video, just like, hey, here's this stuff and whatever, you know. So I'm still trying to find my rhythm on it, but I'm trying it just for the sake of it.
Yeah, experimenting is always good with that stuff. That's a lot of what we've done on Facebook and YouTube over the years. Find out what works.
Yeah, for sure.
Not that you guys asked, but I finished my mock.
Ooh,
Nice.
ooh, that's interesting.
Wait, is that the steampunk thing you were working on, or a different
Yeah,
one? Okay.
I think it's finally done.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Well,
Nice.
it's pretty fun.
Franco says, Brian, Reels have become popular on YouTube. YouTube Shorts, yes, they have been. I posted a YouTube short of me just literally showing the Winnie the Pooh set.
Cool.
Get like thousands of views and whatever. Like it depends. You know?
Yeah, like if I had access to that, then maybe I would use that maybe, but TikTok, I don't know. I just haven't. I don't see myself doing it. I see Fazoom did say like he swore he wouldn't do it either, but then he's doing it. Maybe that might happen.
7 years old.
I feel like it might happen at some point, but right now I'm just like against it. I just rather not. I don't know. I just prefer YouTube and just engaging with that community more so than because it's all kind of connected. Like, especially when it comes to like mocks, you can like make something based on one thing, and then people that are related to that community can come over and discover that stuff, and you engage that way, kind of learn more about what they do. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like you could probably do that with TikTok still, but for YouTube, I guess I'm just used to YouTube, so it might be a while before I kind of like make that transition.
Yeah, like kind of like when you were building the DC universe.
The Marvel universe, but
ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt this message to report there is a puppo on screen. Oh, he's a cute puppy. Oh. Hello.
Bears in New Zealand?
You're right. It's my little Muju bear. Hey. Hey. Right back.
How does she always steal the show? Always.
Because she's so cute. Look at his face.
When ratings start to drop, this is Dan's strategy.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah, you're so beautiful, eh? Yeah. And besides, I just finished a cup of tea, so she had to get up and, lick the mug. That's her MO. Always knows when there's empty food.
Is the thing on Kirk's arm from Fallout or something?
No,
No,
it's
it's not
not
from
Pip-Boy.
Fallout. It's not the Pip-Boy. Yeah, no.
No, that'd be
It's just
cool.
something random. Just
That'd
random.
be cool on like whatever he's doing right now.
Yeah, the Pip-Boy would have been really cool.
Hey, Kirk,
man.
how's the sales of your xenomorph thing going?
I haven't gotten any new sales as of lately. It's just been 3 people so far. Brixar, who I might still be in chat, actually got them, so I'm looking forward to seeing
Nice.
him build them.
Speaking of selling things, shout out to Build-A-Bob back here.
Yes,
Are they
sir.
still for sale, Brian?
They are currently not for sale.
Oh, okay. In that case, I will sell mine for twice of whatever they went for retail.
Joshua,
Earn them.
we are scheming. There's always something hot and spicy cooking in the kitchen.
Okay.
That's good.
But
Always
Brixo
something.
Brew, however, Brixo Brew is still for sale,
That is
right?
available.
Wait.
Or bricksobrian.com.
Brian, are you going to be selling them on Blue Bricks?
No, I will not be selling them on blue brick. Although
He
blue
already
is
is.
like my favorite color. No, they will not be.
They're-
They will be
they're
available on
listed
my
as-
Etsy shop.
They're listed as Connects Kenny on Blue Bricks, so if you need to find them there, just go there. And if that doesn't work, look up Lincoln Log Larry.
Or Mega Construct Connie, whichever one of the three under something.
I thought it was Mega Constructs Conrad.
The important thing is that you have those alter egos, so when one gets shut down, you can just transition to the other one, like
Like a
Leffen.
Hydra. I'm a Hydra.
Okay.
Your 3-headed dragon.
4. There's like 5 different alter egos. I don't know. It's fine.
That's-
It's just like Jang and his alter ego. Same idea.
I don't think Jang has any other alter egos.
Well, we
I
can.
mean, pro streamer wannabe or Jang. I mean,
I mean-
I don't get it.
The plane is coming together very nicely here.
Oh, nice.
update on the.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, I just connected the tail section with the front wing section. I like it.
Huh?
It's a cool looking plane.
Is it?
I can't wait to install the machine guns, which every great Lego set has.
Lego doesn't do military models.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Except for when they do.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's right.
Right.
Oh boy, have you built this set, Jang? Did you build it when it came out?
No, I never got it.
You never got it? Oh,
Jang, how's your Halo collection coming? Like, that's what I want to know. We know you do the Lego thing, but how's the Halo room? We haven't seen an update since you moved.
Yeah, I haven't done much in there, honestly. The new stuff that is in there now is just in piles. It hasn't been set up for the most part. I did get almost all of the Halo Infinite stuff, but here's the thing about Halo. I was so deeply emotionally traumatized by the delay of the game itself and how far back it got pushed that I decided that I needed to just take a step back. I just needed to step away from the Halo Infinite hype entirely for a while until the game became more real, until it started to come within focus that we were going to have an actual release again. Because that just it hit me deep. It hit me deep in a very, very, very troubling spot, and I just needed to get some comfort,
some good rest. You needed some rest.
Yeah, so that's
Love it.
I'll be okay now, but yeah, I had to take a step away.
We all
So
need
comfy.
breaks like that, just to nestle into the beanie.
Oh, I'm sorry to bring up a bad memory. I didn't mean to, sir. We're just going to keep the camera there. Yeah, right.
I'm so much more relaxed now.
Oh, so, hey, Jang, I don't know if you've ever answered this or not because I don't pay much attention to anything anymore. But how
Am
do
I
you
a pro
feel about
streamer now?
being, like, equated
Is that
to
how
the
it works?
Bob
I think
Ross
so.
of Lego?
Sorry, I missed that. Say again.
How do you feel about being equated to the Bob Ross of Lego when it comes to, like, the YouTube stuff and everything else? Oh, this is okay.
That is the kindest thing that any. I mean, all joking aside, that is one of the kindest comparisons that anybody can make. Whether they're joking or being even the slightest bit serious. Like, I mean, come on, Bob Ross is just amazing. His spirit will live forever. Just talk about positive, chill. Just
That's definitely it. When somebody goes to your channel and watches one of your videos, it's definitely that mood. And like when you're in that creative flow and when you've been building for, like 9 hours straight on a zoo, like there's no sign of that frustration that most of us get when we're like hour 2 on a simple mock. You're just like, well, you know what? Just need some more creativity channeled this way and we'll get this going. And I think that's one of the things that let me change that up real quick. A lot of people that do that are there to be like, look at me, I'm shiny and new, and look, and this is great, and blah, blah, blah. As opposed to you who's just like, this is art, thanks for watching me paint, And that's something that a lot of the community is kind of lacking in some sorts. You know what I mean? Like a lot of folks just do it to be like the cool guy or whatever else, and like we don't get that vibe from you. We get the vibe of, yeah, thanks for coming by to my studio. This is how I work, and it's just a really relaxing time. Like there's no worries about somebody popping off in your chat. There's no worries about you having a emotional and mental breakdown. That's always, that's good for content creation. But I mean, it's just fun to see your passion go into things and like how you talk about things and how you do everything else. It's just neat from a perspective of like another Lego fan that, sort of does this. It's like, that's a goal, and like to reach that level of just competency and self-reliance in yourself, like when you do things. So it's awesome, man.
I appreciate that. Seriously, I very much appreciate that. But I do want to defend a little bit the folks that aren't chill or that put the hype into their streams and their videos. It's just different. It's just different energy. It's not like one is better than the other. It's just I'm old, so I'm not super energetic anymore. So
I understand completely. I'm friends with Brian, so it's all good. Different vibe when you're so it's fine. But yeah, it's neat, and that's it really. I had something else to say, but I forgot.
Jane just literally doesn't have the energy. It's not that he doesn't.
Here we go again.
But I didn't appreciate you calling me out, Jeff, for people who just want to sit here and look cool. I heard that.
Yeah, that was definitely devoted at you. I look at you with your unshaved face. You're like, I'm a renegade now.
I'm inspired by Jang.
Yeah, Jang's still rocking the Abe Lincoln, and you can't really go wrong with the Abe Lincoln.
If I had 1 penny, if I had 1 peso, I had 1 ruble for every single time somebody said, did you know, Jang, did you know that you look like Abe Lincoln? You look like Abe Lincoln. Somebody should tell you look like Abe Lincoln. I would be Brooks O'Brien by now.
Technically, I just said that you're rocking the Abe Lincoln, not that you look like Abe Lincoln. So, it's okay. Next video, you should just do it in a top hat and a suit and like read off your script from a scroll in front of a podium. 4 score and 7 years ago, Lego gave us this set.
Fazoom has to head out, but it was good having you with us. Keep up the good streams.
I remembered what it was. I'm sorry. So, Jang, a while ago, I think it was years ago, whenever you would be doing a city update video, you would always talk about your planetary defense force. So I can't remember the actual name of it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it.
But me and my buddies, because we're different, we would turn it into a very family-friendly adult drinking game with apple juice. Anytime you said those 3 words together, and like I gotta tell you, man, we had a lot of apple juice in those episodes. And it was good. So thank you.
A lot of root beer.
Yeah, a lot of root beer. Oh,
ginger ale.
But yes, that was a good time. Are you still working on that section, or are you just focusing in on the zoo right now?
Right now, I'm just focusing on the zoo because
Yeah.
I've got to try to stick to one major project at a time. Otherwise, I'm doing all and I'm not doing any. So yeah, right now the zoo has my not undivided attention, but most of my attention. So I'll still sneak off somewhere else for a little bit. But
are you kind of happy that like the review season is over and you get to flex that creativity as opposed to like
I enjoy being able to do the reviews, which is what most people know me for and want me to do and everything. And I like seeing a lot of the new Lego sets that I just personally I look at the picture and like I would like to see that in person, but it's a lot. I've already had to cut back so much from the number of sets that I review or the percentage of Lego's new releases that I cover because they do so freaking many,
absolutely. It's you emptying out your bank account whenever a new month rolls around and you're like, oh, good, I need to go buy this, I guess. But that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, but now I've got the city on its own channel, so I don't have to even worry about the YouTube algorithm effects of switching back
Yeah,
and forth
yeah,
between
it's-
the two and the audiences. Like just having it separate, it has its own place. It can be happy. I can be happy with it. I can work whenever I feel inspired. I don't feel pressure, to go work on the custom stuff. I can do it when I want. So yes, I'm definitely glad that review season has mostly died down for right now. And I want by the end of this year, it's my 2021 goal. By the end of this year, to be doing half and half between the main channel and the city channel, which is a big difference from where it is now. But that's what I want. I think that'll make me happier.
You should, yeah. That's awesome. And the city is what originally drew me to the way you do things and everything else on the planet. Like your reviews to a point were there too, but I was more interested in seeing how you built cars and everything else, and like seeing you do that is more rewarding for me on a selfish level than seeing you review a bat cave or something like that. But I get the game, you know what I mean? I get what and how and everything else, and it's just neat that you can cover everything on your own so well that
Thanks.
Did anybody tell Jang that there's going to be over 118 plus sets coming this year? So review season never really finishes.
Yeah, you got to do the
Ask
discovery. There's the next thing and the next thing, and
Sorry, man. Sorry, my bad.
also speed champions are coming out. Got to watch out for those.
123 was the number I saw.
Are you serious?
Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah.
Wow.
The look of defeat.
Because we've only gotten 15 so far or something like that.
Yeah, we're trying to figure
mean,
out where they're all coming from too.
Yeah, it's definitely loaded towards the middle to late portion of the year, obviously. And I'm behind already. I mean, I never did the Batwing. I haven't done the Ecto 1. I haven't done this thing. I finally got this.
Oh, neat.
wow,
Yeah. So that's
been on
going to
stop
be
for a while.
3 or probably at least 3 build streams alone. But
Well, Jeff told me you can skip the Ecto one because no one cares. So that's one thing
Okay.
off your plate.
okay.
I didn't say that at all. That was the exact opposite of what I said. And Joshua is a filthy liar.
Hey, that's Captain America from Disney Plus. Okay,
Well, Captain America from Disney
Have some
Plus is a
respect.
sociopath. So
Do you know who he is?
Watch how you talk to future TikTok Captain America impersonator extraordinaire.
Okay, now the real question is Jang, have you seen that company that uses a slice, or it's actually just a real snippet of your city video one from quite a while ago in their advertising
for the gel?
cleaning glue?
The gel.
Yeah, the cleaning goo, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Mike from Cool Factor pointed that out to me. I mean, it's a second, people use my content a lot. So the big ones I go after, the little ones I just don't have time for, It's like, call it fair use, whatever.
At a certain point, it's not worth it anymore.
Yeah.
if it were like a cut up, spliced thing of like Jang endorsing the product, that might be a little bit of an issue.
right,
But
right.
yeah. Real quickly, Red Brick Redemption said that he got an 18 plus set recently, and it came with a pack of camels. So Lego is really targeting a very specific. I'm glad someone laughed at that because that was really funny. I'm glad someone, they're really targeting that 18 plus
To
market.
be clear, here I just want to cover you guys. I want to cover you guys. No, take the camera, take the big screen.
Take it away. That's the first time somebody said, "No, I don't want the full screen." Nope. Put it away.
I mean, Kirk always asks for the full screen, but he's always looking off into the distance in a, provocative and thoughtful way.
I'm going through my box animals here, but unfortunately, my camels are in the zoo right now, being interviewed. I was going to bring that up, but just imagine that I'm holding a dark tan, not regular tan, dark tan Lego camel. That's what we're talking about here on this stream.
Yes, a pack of camels. Yes. I was totally going to ask a question or bring up a discussion point, and I just totally.
But thanks to that hard hit.
Yeah.
Oh, I have another question for Mr. Jang.
Bionicle?
No, absolutely not. No. What even is that? Like,
This?
yeah.
Oh, this little thing here? Oh, this is just the reason that I'm into Lego today?
Today.
At all?
What?
You ain't heard?
No.
Seriously? Man, I looked up to you. You're disappointing
Oh
me.
wow!
Brian's
We've come
so
full
getting
circle on
canceled.
this stream.
Man, if I'm disappointing Jang Bricks now, I can't imagine if I have children one day how much I'm going to disappoint them.
That's fair.
I like how there's just an immediate correlation there.
I mean, you know.
I got nothing. I got
And that's it.
And he's gone. All right. Well, thanks, Brian.
He's got to change out the background now. It can't be Brooks O'Brien anymore.
Right, that's true. That's true. He's got to revert back to the
You've been
standard.
canceled.
Right.
What again, Brian?
What?
You've been canceled again?
I get canceled. Now it's happened like 4 times in the past 15 hours. Yo, Paraka. What a commercial. That was incredible.
Who names their kid Baraka? Who does that?
Oh, there we go. Oh, you really upgraded the digs. I didn't know you were at the O'Hanlon cabin up in northern Indiana.
We have a private cabin we share exclusively with other Lego YouTubers.
Right, that's the cabin.
Oh, hey,
Great.
Jing, did you ever get your spaceship back from the ET commercial?
Oh no, that got I don't know, some grip or somebody has that in their man cave now. Yeah.
Oh,
Some
Yeah,
craft
that got
food
lifted.
service guy just walked off with it.
not a bad spaceship for something that you build in like 36 hours, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh, I know.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're the pro, so
No, but you are the guest of guests today. You may.
I forgot what I was going to say now. Thank you.
Okay, I'll jump in. Where do we see this
Quality
ad?
content here.
I'm in New Zealand, so is there a YouTube clip on this ad? I want to see this ad. What did you build? Please explain.
It was an Xfinity commercial for like an ET thing. I can't remember. It was
Do you guys have Sky TV?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, same company. They did a holiday thing for 2019. It was where they brought ET back, and they actually got the original Elliot actor also, and it was kind of like ET returns to see how how Elliot is doing, and to see his family, and to pass on the love to Elliot's kids now and everything. And in Elliot's son's room there are toys in the background, and one of the toys is a classic space inspired little mock that I did
Nice.
for him for just a second. It shows up.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was
All right, might
very
have to check that out.
stressful but kind of fun. I don't remember what it was called, but yeah, it was a holiday 2019 Sky TV / Xfinity thing.
I think I remember you doing a video or something about that
Of course.
at the time.
Of course, Fairweather fan Andre shows up when the Jang has arisen.
I tell you the truth here. First of all, good to see everybody. My plan has been to go live this evening. I didn't know that Jang is out there, that Kirk is there, and all the others. And the main reason is I bought a Pogi bag. And I thought I could build it here with you. I left Hamburg. I'm out of town. There's a next lockdown coming. And it's just good to see everybody.
Andres, you kind of look like you're on the run
football.
from the mob, Andres. Are you on the run from the mob? You look like you're in like a compound or something.
Once again, Brian, now I'm here.
Oh, I'm saying you look like you're on the run from the mob. Are you in a compound or something?
Are you okay?
I'm totally fine. I can give you I can tell you the truth right now. I'm here with my little daughter
Nice.
in a special secret location because my other daughter has to go to school, and we left Hamburg because of this pandemic thing. Maybe you've heard of this coronavirus. It's strong in Hamburg right now, and we are safe here. It's a lovely place. You see all the
You're
sushi.
streaming from a bunker.
That's
We're
what
safe
I said.
Somehow.
It's a compound.
Don't worry, we're safe down here.
I almost didn't recognize you. There's no big fruit behind you.
Yes, it's all improvised. But Josh, tell me, do we have 10 minutes to go, or should I? Because I see it's already 2 hours here streaming. Do we have time?
We're good. I'm building one of your favorite models of all time, which is a fighter plane from the First World War. I know how much you love military builds, so I did this just for you. So we're good.
But as you know, Joshua, a few days ago, I saw the images again. Because of you, I've been on a very, very special ship in Manhattan, and I still remember this very lovely day to see all these planes from the Second and First World War. It was an amazing day for me.
I don't think they have anything from the First World War on the Intrepid, but yes, it was a great day.
But we've seen a space shuttle, and this was the good thing. So,
like, you were so looking for like one positive thing from that experience.
there are two things I would like to say before I build the polybag. First of all, Brian, your hair looks awesome. I have to say it looks much better than mine. It's really
No.
It's really great.
Absolutely not. It's more. Your hair is way more organized. I'm overdue for a cut, but I appreciate it, man. I've missed you.
Okay, and there's Brian. I miss you so much. I could cry all the time.
Me too. I cry every night.
Sorry. It's this emotional thing. And there's another thing I would like to address to Pro Streamer Wannabe. I saw a live stream of yours a few days ago. I was really, really tired. There's a new live stream with Jamebricks, and I check out the video, and there was this live stream setting in a very special location. It was perfect. It was kind of a pre-stream before you do a live building stream, which is awesome to do a stream before a stream. I love it. But while I was sitting there and was really tired, and I saw a plate with a minifigure, and you put some bricks there, and I couldn't listen to it because my daughter was sleeping, and I thought, what is he doing there? Is this a special game in the United States of America? So please tell me, give me the answer. What was going on?
It's the pink cone cam.
What? What's going on? Please tell me.
It's the pink cone cam. Pink cone is pink cone. You either know it or you don't. Come on, pink cone is our Lord and Savior. You don't know the pink cone?
Okay, so
everybody knows the pink cone.
All I know was somebody at the end of one of his streams donated a super chat. And then Jang said the cones are unbalanced, and then I resubmitted. I put
look
like
in the chat. Everybody gets it. How come you guys don't get it? Everybody in chat gets it.
I gave him a $2 super chat, and then he said balance has been restored. We can end the stream. So
this is true.
Wow.
So I will build my polybag.
Yes, build the polybag. I have had something to build literally this entire time. When I was on I literally went to the Lego store to. Oh, I guess Andres.
Oh no!
He was like, no.
Not the answer he was looking for.
I feel so bad.
No, he's back.
Oh,
no, we're good.
I felt so bad right there.
We're good.
No, please. But okay, there's
I was like, I was just joking. I'll come back. I'll be serious. I'll tell you everything about the pink cone. I'm so sorry. Andres, come back.
I'm here. I'm here.
That seriously hurt.
And there, by the way, do you know, Jane, that it's nearly 1 year ago we had this awesome live stream on my little channel? It's nearly 1 year ago. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was a very long year and also kind of a short one at the same time. I don't know. So you say that you guys are going back into lockdown? You're having another spike?
It's right now it's okay. I mean, we talk about breaks here, but okay, just a side note, it's unbelievable. We're really slow with the vaccine here in Germany because many countries bought it, and so it's kind of split for everybody, like France and Spain and Germany. So it's really slow, and we have this it's complicated to explain. This virus from Great Britain, where it first appears, and it's much more dangerous, and it's really a weird situation right now because so they're going to be a third lockdown very soon, and it's the way it is.
Now Andres is in the uncomfortable airplane seat.
Jeff, by the way, I'm really sorry. It's like I'm coming live here. I just brought my daughter to bed, and I see all those faces I don't know. I know Dan. Good to see you. Kirk, good to see you.
Hello, Andres.
April B, we haven't met. Good to see you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I'm sorry. I'm just running into you and talk to the guys I know. It's good to see you.
Yeah, no worries, man.
And Jeff is here.
Are you a fan of Ghostbusters, Andreas? I'm trying to remember. Is that one of the movies you're a big fan of?
It was a question for myself.
Yeah, because when we're together, there are a few movies that you're like constantly bringing up and like, Josh, why haven't you seen this? You've got to watch this. But I don't remember Ghostbusters being one of those.
Oh, totally. But I told you, and I was freaking out. I think we sat in a pizza place in Manhattan, and you told me, Joshua, that you haven't seen The Big Lebowski yet.
Correct.
What? And I asked you again, no. So have you seen The Big Lebowski yet? The dude.
I've seen it now, yes.
The dude abides.
I haven't seen Ghostbusters yet, though, which is what Jeff has been getting me to try to watch ever since we started this stream.
Yeah.
I still
really
actually have to watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
How can you not
watch it?
See, even Dan is confused.
Oh, there's one last thing because it's so good to see everybody. Jane, I saw your face reveal a few weeks ago. It's good that you've finally shown your face. It was lovely. I've seen the video.
Thank you. Finally, right?
What?
So Andre, was that a yes on the Ghostbusters or a no on the Ghostbusters?
This silly
No. Wait. A face reveal?
Yes, Jane. A few weeks ago.
What?
A few
I
days ago, wasn't it?
I've known what Jane looked like
when he took the Mantis mask off, Brian.
There you go, Brian.
How did you not catch on?
There you
Wait,
go.
I thought it was when he put it on. He put it back on
Yeah.
the other day.
Brian might need to excuse himself for a moment.
That's the one.
The good thing is, Joshua, that I'm sitting here in this lovely room, and my daughter's sleeping upstairs.
This lovely room with one phone and a table with a wooden veneer on it, and a metal chair that is bolted to the ground.
I'm fine, I
Some sort of
promise.
mirror on the other side of me.
The
I don't
good
get it.
No
thing is
window.
that
I think those militant Lego fans that Jang was talking about in Germany finally got to Andres. They're holding him for ransom.
Are you in Bluebrick's headquarters in their interrogation room right now?
Think twice if you need help.
I'm doing it now, but the good thing is that I can actually right now can do this live stream because my girlfriend is gone. Otherwise, we'll tell you it's too loud. You're chatting all the time. Your daughter is sleeping, but right now she's sleeping. This is the difference.
He's talking about his handler.
That's the code word.
Actually, I know how we can
I'm
tell
still
whether
confused
he
on
has
whether
been
he likes
abducted.
Ghostbusters or not. Anybody?
Andreas, hold the bag up again.
Once again, I'm really sorry. The problem. I will try to make it louder here because I cannot understand you in a perfect way. Now we have
it's just-
100%. Okay, once
It's
again.
just my accent. I'll speak slowly for you. Hold the bag up again, please.
The poly bag.
The poly bag.
Oh, you mean the poly bag?
The poly bag?
Yeah, I love the way Andreas
Poly bag
pronounces
in the
that.
bag.
Whenever I hear you
Andreas.
say that, Andreas, I'm like, that's so good.
Hold the Polish bag up again.
Doesn't the Polish bag have holes in it?
Okay. He's safe, guys. He's safe. It
There
is a
is
genuine
a dog.
Lego packet, not a Lippin packet. He's
Yep.
safe. He's safe. We've got it sorted.
It's a lovely poly bag.
But what about Ghostbusters? Is that a yes or a no or?
I
You're
love-
gonna have to put some accent on that. That's gonna have to be like Ghostbusters.
Andre, do you like
Nine
Ghostbusters?
English. 9 English.
I love both original Ghostbusters movies. I've seen them and they're awesome. I haven't seen the third one and the new one yet, of course. But
Don't watch the 2016 one.
no, really?
Don't
Alright.
don't
Don't do it.
don't
If
bother.
you're bored, sure. But
No, not even if you're
Yeah.
bored. Just don't.
If it's
Wow.
like 3 in the morning and like you've had a hard day and you've got like a bottle of your best friend with you, maybe then. But besides that, nope.
How I miss everybody. I mean, it's I mean, Brian, I miss you.
Hey,
I
man.
really miss you. I have to say it. I have to
miss
say
you
I miss
too.
you. And we still have to do the live stream with our beloved Lego designer, Markus Besser.
yes. Absolutely. Well, whenever you're out of the compound and back in the office, we can do more streaming things more often, man.
I will stay in this place for 2 years now. And when the production is over, I will leave this room. You won't see me anywhere else. I just want to stay here. I don't get it. I really don't get it. So I just want to stay here. I'm totally fine.
Andres, are you in prison for tax evasion? Blink 3 times if you're in prison for tax evasion.
We are opening shops in Germany. Everybody was like, please, no, don't open anything. No, let's open the shops. And now we're here, third lockdown. Oh my goodness, I could cry the whole day, but I won't because of Lego. I have so many lovely people here around. It's unbelievable.
Okay. Well, I'm going to send you a cake with a cell phone in it if you need to make a call. I can get you some help.
How's John, Joshua? May I ask?
John is excellent. He's doing great. He's playing a lot of pickleball, so he's staying active, good shape.
Yes.
You know, that's important. Staying healthy.
You're a 60-year-old man.
I see those images like the handlings are round and
do you enjoy the videos and the photos we post, Andreas?
Awesome stuff. I still don't know what's
Great.
going on there because I played table tennis as a child. I played badminton and I played tennis. And I don't know what you're doing, but it's fine.
It's very much in the same vein as all of those sports. A lot of people come to pickleball from those sports. So you're doing well. Next time you're over here,
Whoa. Are you calling table tennis a sport, Joshua?
It is. It's in the
yes,
Olympics.
it's a sport.
it
People
is.
play that professionally.
Oh yeah.
It is.
People take that seriously.
Yeah.
I've worked at places that was like an entire company takes an entire conference room, the biggest conference room in the entire company, and converts it into a ping pong like tournament space because all of the executives play like competitively against each other and like screaming top of their lungs. Just
Jane, you made your background back to when did you change it back?
what? What are you talking about? How did you do that?
What can I
God,
say,
one of
man?
these days, I'm going to be a professional. One of these days. The powers.
It's
can
amazing
become
what
a
Brian's
true
capable
professional
of.
streamer.
Brian, am I allowed to ask a question? So may I ask Jane? Is this fine for you, or is it another thing going on? Like, oh,
you need to you have to submit all of your questions in writing ahead of time to Brian for future streams. Okay.
Yeah. We don't
As a
Brian to
part of
bring
your
this shit up
parole
again.
program.
I
Yeah.
just want to say, Jane, I think your aquarium looks awesome. Looks really stunning. The lighting is perfect, and it's just a great addition to your city. I love it. But there's one thing I would like to add. I'm waiting for your zoo. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting.
He's
I mean,
working on the
stop-
Zoom. He did a live stream.
Hey, he's
It is-
working on it, okay?
It
takes
is
time
your
for
channel, but you
perfection.
cannot tell the people out there I'm building a zoo and there is the zoo. I'm waiting for years now. But the aquarium looks awesome, I have to say. Perfect.
Clearly, you don't watch enough of the video because every single one, it's like it'll be done when it's done, not when you tell me
Right.
to, when I want to do it.
You
Okay.
can file your
It's
complaint to your
coming.
parole officer.
It's not on a timeline. It'll just be done when I get round to it. So just,
Yeah.
So
It's
it's
a
still in
nightmare.
progress, man. Jeez, give the man a
Mozart didn't make music overnight that was automatically a classic. You know, Jang's got time. He's got things to do.
Yeah, he's got to get
Oh,
better at
really?
live streaming. He's a true professional. He's getting there. You know.
Don't get in the way of the
There
artistic
are only-
process.
There are only few movies. There is one movie about Mozart, which is so terrifying. You cannot sleep in days. It's because his life was such a pain. When he was, it is so. I think it's this. I think Jane looks good, and he isn't in pain, hopefully. But there was so much pressure for Mozart to write new music all the time. So this is why he really get this wrong way. And but I think Joshua is more likely to talk about this other topics like.
I think
Well,
that's
that
how
was a
Jang felt
segue.
trying to figure out the technological problems with live streaming. I'm pretty sure Jang felt like Mozart for a little bit.
I can't. I just can't. I don't know.
Hey, welcome to the show, Jang. I'm glad to have you here. You're welcome
I need-
anytime.
And this is, this is
I need
just the
direction.
situation.
I need-
This is like a cake, and Jane is on top of the cake. You know what I mean? It was my plan. It was
Is
my
that the cake
plan
with the
to
cell
join
phone in
this
it?
tree in this evening. And I didn't know that Jane is here. But it's always, what better to talk to Jane? It's like, what's the name of the word? The cream on top.
The icing on the cake?
Yes. What's the
It's cream on top of a cake. It's the icing.
Yes. I mean, you don't have cream on.
What are you saying?
I think Jane's the
cream on the
cherry
cake?
on top, maybe.
So what
Pretty much
Andre
it.
is saying is that Jang's cream is on top of all of us.
Oh no! I'm sorry that I
This
brought
reminds
that.
me. This reminds me, Andreas. Whenever you're like this, where you're like searching for the English word, it always reminds me of that burger restaurant we went to in Hamburg together, where it was me, you, and John having a conversation, and then there was one of the German workers at the restaurant was like nearby, like at the bar or something. And every time you'd be like, "What's the word?" and you would like try to say it in German, he would like lean over and be like, "Here's the word you're looking for in English." So he was just like filling in for you whenever you couldn't think of the English word, which I thought was very helpful of him.
I'm really sorry. So I haven't seen Josh and John in, I would say, 10 years now. So I'm not talking English all the time, which is bad. Because when you don't talk, But now everybody's
Normally we keep you up to date with all of the English speakers.
Something's going on with things.
Jang's trying to break you out of the compound, Andres. He's trying to break you out, man.
You all right, buddy? You need
No.
a minute? Okay. All right. I don't know why everybody went quiet, or why Kirk isn't present, or why April disappeared. All I did was just say what everybody was thinking, and then it got weird.
Mozart's on the run from the anti-Lego mob. Thank you, Brixar. That's true.
Is here, by the way, is this the right place to make a special announcement? Is this the right stream?
Go for it.
To give-
Clearly.
I think you
am
need
so
to vet that in private chat.
May I
Bruce.
tell you
I am
something?
so
which is
excited to
very-
announce that by 2025, I will be home with my family once again.
Oh,
I will
what?
be out of prison.
Oh, no.
I'll be out of prison.
Oh, no.
Is this so? May I tell you?
Yes, go
very
ahead.
special, very special. Okay. For the first time in 6 years, I wrote a new song 2 days ago. It's done.
Wow.
A new song. It's
Is it on the
it's kind of a
ukulele?
comeback. It's a new song. It's full of emotion. Everything I'm telling you right now is in this song. Sitting in this very special location here. It's a new song. So it's kind of, maybe it's the end of my whole zusammengebaut, assembled Lego thing, and I'm now back with the music, you know. This is kind of my dream, you know. So maybe this is the last thing I'm building right now. This song is the end of the whole zusammengebaut thing, because now I'm going to write new songs, go on tour, you know, make all this publicity, all the stuff you're doing.
You know, you can do both. You don't have to only do one or the other.
You've got time. You've got 2 years in jail to write an album. So when you get out, and you hit the road, you do that. You do that, Andreas. Good on you, buddy.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, what's the song? You're just gonna say?
Brian, what are you doing to your hair?
Yo, what is happening?
I'm living my best life.
Brian's true form.
What is?
Oh, yikes.
It's getting very Heat Miser from
Wolverine.
that Christmas movie.
Somebody call me Heat
Oh,
Miser
boy.
recently.
It's getting
Are
very
you like chubby
Wolverine.
Wolverine right now? What's going on?
Yeah, that's what I reckon too. It's definitely Wolverine. Definitely Wolverine. You just need to work on your right side a little bit, man. There's a bit of a gap. There's a bit of a gap on the right side.
Gap. How is there a gap? There we go.
Yes, better. Better.
Andres is so jealous of your hair
There,
right now.
perfect.
Ah.
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah.
Brian. Oh my goodness.
Wait, is he
This
Blanca?
Wait. Oh, boy.
Oh my god.
Oh, boy.
Who?
Blanca from Street Fighter.
I got it, Kirk.
Brian didn't. Brian.
I know.
I mean, Josh, if it's okay for you, I mean,
Boy.
it's possible that maybe in a few weeks, when I'm back in my office or something, I could play this song. You know, I could perform the song
Wonderful.
with all
Yes,
the
let's do it.
emotion, with all the, you know, it's possible. I don't say that it must be, you know, it is possible. I just want to.
You're welcome to come on and start singing at any time you'd like.
Josh, this is so kind of you.
Brian, say it's over 9,000 right now.
It's over 9,000.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
There we go.
May I ask something, because you know I'm very rude. Again, I just came here talking all the time.
Oh, look at that look on Brian's face. You can tell he's reaching. Be careful, Andreas. Brian's reaching capacity.
I know everybody.
Brian isn't as patient
may I
with
ask
you as
you?
John and I are. So you've got to act differently.
Are you running? What are you doing? So why are you here with us?
Oh.
What is going on?
What are you doing?
I am a Lego Twitch streamer and recognize Lego fan media.
Really?
She's a professional
Yes.
Star Wars
I see you.
minifigure
We
ranker.
haven't met, I guess. Okay, perfect. By the way, I was in the very, very special location at Toy Fair in New York City. A very special room with so much food and stuff because
Lots of
of
padding in that
Marshall.
room, making sure there's no windows in there. You know.
Actually, there wasn't any window. It was
It's true, there wasn't.
That's the true story. And she looked at me and told me, no. With your pass, you can only go upstairs in the press room. So no. I'm with Joshua Handlin. I mean, I know him. He knows me. May I could join you? And there was nothing in this room. This was a special VIP influencer room, and there was nothing. And
Right.
there was nothing.
It was just us and a bunch of like 8-year-old like kid YouTubers in there, and it was very strange.
Yeah. It was-
Really quickly, I'd like to call attention to the super chat from Jang Bricks that says, Brian the Goku Pro. Thank you, Jang, for your money. That goes right to lining my pockets and not the O'Hanlons. Your support for this program is appreciated always. Thank you very much, Jang. Maybe one day you'll be me.
It's some of the few dollars that we don't get our greasy hands on around here.
Yes. They go to my greasy hands when I eat Chick-fil-A. It's great.
It's a lot of Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, my arteries are not having fun. Let's see. We got Lone to Combs here. Do you want to do some Lego? Yes or no? This is not a Lego show.
Want.
Do you want to do some Lego? Do you want to do some Lego?
There's Lego?
Lego? How much Lego we got on stream? Nothing. No, but I mean, James got.
We got Lego. Right there.
No, James got Time Cruisers. That's about it.
Dan and April have like full walls of it. Kirk is a Fairweather fan. Jang, of course, has Lego because he's a true professional. Brian has knockoff Lego in the background.
This set is so awesome. While we're speaking about Lego, I can't believe I waited this long to build it. Look at here it is so far. This is gonna look so awesome when it's finished. And yeah, there's functionality here, so you can actually control like the rudder and steering and stuff. It's so cool.
2.5
The rudder and steering.
So Lone also suggests that we do some Lego Star.
I think you should do some Lego Star.
I don't even know what that means. What's Lego Star? Anybody?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, we have a Tomogachi with a 2. Oh, we have a 2 pounds. I need to go to the Planet Fitness actually. Question: has anyone used the Belleville base plates B4?
Nope.
Was that the replacement for the B3?
Is that Data's brother?
I got Lego.
Hey, look at that!
Hey, look.
Wow, don't break it.
You're literally.
No! No!
Oh well.
And that broke too.
Absolute mad lad.
That's a great set.
Dan, that fell.
Can we get some F's in the chat, please, ladies and gentlemen?
No. We don't need any extra chat there.
Joshua, may I ask you, what is going on? This is not serious at all here. So I thought I would join you with a serious conversation about Lego. And this is all everybody is joking and making fun of something.
What would lead you to think this would be
James is a serious guy, and
Why would you think this would be a serious conversation, Andre?
Be serious for a second. I mean,
Sorry to disappoint you.
really, I mean.
No, you want me to get my taxes? I'll get my taxes. I'll be right back.
No, Brian. No.
Don't.
If you get your taxes, I'm going to get more Lego and drop it, man.
Are you gonna ask work to do it?
Let's take a look. On my Twitch income, we have at least a building has fallen into the river. Let's take a look at the Twitch.
Is
Don't
that
make me
all
do it,
Brian?
Brian. Don't make me
Hold
do
on.
it, Brian.
Andre, listen, I got my
I'll do
taxes
it.
right here. I still haven't filed yet. Okay. So
Oh wow.
Okay. Well, from Twitch.
Completely, the stream is just dying so quickly here. Brian's just going on about his taxes, and Dan is just like imploding.
Thanks for coming by, Jang.
Demur with the 1999 super chat. Dan knocking the robot's head off. Still the funniest. Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely was. Thank you, Deanna, for the 20. Appreciate it.
Hey, Brian, can you tell us about your new NFTs that you have going on?
Yeah, so I have a golden build bomb NFT that's available on OpenSea.ia, I think the website is. Took a lot of gas to list it, but you know what? It's fine. Let's take a look at my
Nope.
my Lego store income from a little while ago. How much did I make?
Nope.
Oh wait, the Robinhood cryptocurrency. Yes, I forgot about that section of the entire thing. Let's take a look.
Man,
Hey, Tom Steele is building the UCS Millennium Falcon tomorrow. That's cool.
Who?
Tom Steele.
So I earned $0 on miscellaneous royalties from Robinhood LLC. I don't think I did stocks very well. Let's see.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you have the last name of Steele, you should change it to like Max. So you'd be like Max Steele. Same with like if your last name is Powers, so you could be Max Powers.
May I be serious for a second here, Josh? Because I would like. Okay. Because this is content, you know. I mean, you're looking for content. I mean, uploading like 20 videos on Facebook every day. This is not content, you know. Your own content. Like this is exclusive. This is only on Beyond the Break. I won't publish a review on something about this is a dog. Look at this dog.
That's a dog.
I mean,
It's a nice dog.
it's a dog.
Speaking of content, didn't you say you were gonna like make a video of one of your city mock buildings and send it to us to post?
yeah.
Yes, I'm really sorry I'm late, but I will do this very, very soon. Oh, by the way, the Death Star is gone.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Wow.
Jane,
I
are
will.
you crying?
I will.
Jane looks like he's crying.
Jane, are you crying, buddy? Okay.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Oh, 4 times.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, no.
16 times. Oh,
There's
32.
a lot of video
Okay.
production in this.
That's a lot.
Jang is like an editing god.
This is like max headroom level of what's happening right now.
Oh, boy.
So this is what it's come to.
Oh, boy.
I mean, the Death Star was destroyed twice, so like, just I got nothing.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we did Star Wars. Are people happy now?
That's the most
What is-
warm embrace
what
I've
is-
received all year.
What is happiness? Stan,
Happiness.
What is happiness? You just mentioned happy. What is happy?
Happiness is this dog that Dan has on screen right now.
Oh yeah.
I hate dogs.
What?
What is happening right now? It is
Really.
I think I gotta go,
With a
guys.
straight face.
just. And then he has.
I
What
love
was
cats. I love cats. You know, cats are awesome. I love them. Cats. You know, cats are, but dogs really.
I can't.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I can't.
Dogs. I like dogs.
Best move ever. No, don't bring him back. Dog hater.
I mean,
Well, you'll
Hey.
be happy to know that Dan has 5 dogs.
We just bring Andreas on to alienate all of our fans.
and it's not, you know, hate is a very strong word. I would say if a dog and I would share a room, we would not, you know, it's like there's a dog, it's I don't know. I like cats, but dogs, I don't know. I'm really sorry, Jeff. I mean,
This explains
really-
everything.
It
So in
makes
other
sense.
news, now Jang
It
is
makes-
plastered up against the side of the window of the plane next to 2 bad guys. So I'm sorry, Jang.
and snakes. I hate snakes.
I just feel sorry for Dan because he's in the middle, and that middle seat sucks.
Yeah, I know, right? I just spill out both sides now.
Yeah.
Don't have to push myself up against the window.
Hey, John, can you switch Dan and Jang so that way Dan is more comfortable in the airplane seat?
Yeah, I need the window thing. Oh,
Thank you. There you go. That way he's next to the emergency exit, so he's got that leg room. You know what I'm talking about. Sure, if something bad happens.
They don't put big people in the emergency exit because if we pop the door open, we get stuck in the door, and it's like, and then no one gets out. That's why they always put us on the back, on the very last seat, because it's like, okay, you're going to block the door, so you're going to be last out the door.
Right.
And besides that, you're likely to be the slowest as well. So, you know, get in
Also,
the
we can use the flotation devices. So that's,
Yeah, but if you ever watch plane crash videos, it's always the tail that breaks off and everyone in the tail dies. That's because that's where they stick all the fat people.
Well, I mean, you and I are kind of jerks in general, so like it'll be the nice like grandma that dies, and meanwhile we'll be okay, and we'll just won't change us or anything. We'll just keep being horrible fat people.
Well, poor grandma probably gets suffocated between the two of us anyway. She gets smothered by the chicken wings. Yeah.
Just doing these little. Thanks for your armrest. I appreciate it.
May I ask one more question to April B? Because because this is really funny because you just told me, hey, I'm April and I'm recognized Lego Fan Media. If in Germany I would say, hey, I'm Andres, recognized Lego Fan Media, people hate me immediately. So it
doesn't even take him saying recognize Lego Fan Media. All he has to say is, "Hey, I'm Andreas." It's just immediate.
It's kind of the same. It's kind of the same.
I mean, you asked me what place I had on this panel and why I was here, so that is my answer. I am a not very well known Twitch streamer, but my claim to fame is being a cool kid, as Brian Saviano says.
Hey, I'm not a cool kid.
There's a link to April's Twitch channel in the YouTube's universe right now, so give her a follow. She really does make some awesome.
I will check it out. I'm using Twitch all day long. I'm just sitting here and watching Twitch. This is the thing with the short movies, right?
That's
what's
TikTok.
your Twitch? What's your Twitch name, Andreas? What's your Twitch name? I've never seen you in any of mine.
Yes. I'm twitching all the time. I'm seeing like in the morning.
I'm so glad.
You're promoting all the content. Like on
probably see a doctor about that on Twitch.
I like this here on Twitch. Seeing all the people, all the reactions coming in, like, and we can talk about everything.
That's a different kind of Twitch.
The only thing I would love to do is sit on a plane and see my good friend Joshua again. This is my dream.
Speaking of plane,
I don't need Twitch in my life. I need more Joshua and more Brian in my life. This is
everyone needs more Brian in their
life.
life.
The guy that doesn't talk, that doesn't ever stop talking. So, Jang may be in squished hell, but I am in listening to this guy ramble on hell, which is fine.
I just want to call out Isabel Louise's comment. I'm surprised Dan hasn't accidentally said a swear word this stream. I'm gonna say honestly, Isabel, I considered it when I wanted to describe the personality of cats are, and that's why Andreas likes them. Yeah, like
thank you for holding back, and we appreciate it.
Please,
you're welcome.
Not the A in the end. It's like it. But I mean, Dan, we haven't met yet, but hopefully one day, in 10 years or so, I could come to New Zealand and
fight you.
Visit you.
Everyone wants to come to New Zealand. No, that'll be great. Andreas, you come to New Zealand, I'll host you. I will host you. We have a fantastic 3-day convention here once a year that our lug runs. You need to come down for it. I'm trying to get Josh down. I sent Jang an email about 3 years ago. He never responded. So
He didn't respond to my email either.
No, you've got to publicly expose all of his private information, Dan, and then he responds.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah. That was back in those days. Yeah. I even offered, and I don't even know if Jang remembers this email, but we offered to pay for him to come to New Zealand.
Email.
Yeah. Offering to pay for you to come to New Zealand too.
As Brian would say, jump into the Beyond the Brick DMs. I don't even know where you can DM us, but do it somewhere and we'll talk. We'll figure something out.
And just email him. Like
If you do it
email
on Twitter, I don't ever check Twitter, so that's probably not the best spot.
Oh, fantastic.
Real quick
Austin
here.
Langley, a student, wants to see the Sopwith Camel, Joshua.
Give him a little tidbit.
a little
It's
taste.
really coming together nicely. Look at, see, it's got the
Oh,
eyes
look
on
at
there.
this.
Mhm.
Now it's done. Now that's it. That's it. That's all you get.
That's it. We're done. Cut.
Yep, nope.
Thank you.
Yep, we're good.
Ooh.
We're good.
Austin, are you happy now?
You know, a lot of Lego people come here and they expect a lot of Lego live streaming content. Like what?
Why
what
would
do
they
you mean?
think that? What
You know-
on Beyond the Brick would lead them to think that?
I hate live streams.
Real quick,
Poor-
if
poor Jang.
Iron Viking says if Brian goes to New Zealand, will he get the Hobbit price? What is the Hobbit price?
I don't know what the Hobbit price is either.
I don't get the Hobbit price either. But if you do come to New Zealand, you have to go to Hobbiton. It is.
Yeah.
amazing.
See, the Grandmaster plan here, Dan, would be me going to New Zealand and then going to Antarctica for the penguins.
Brian, I don't think that you can steal. Man, you know what? I'm game. Let's go steal penguins.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm not sure if they actually take civilian Antarctic missions from New Zealand. Most of those actually leave.
We can
from
fake documentation.
Chile.
Don't worry about that. I got a guy. Dr. Stephanopoulos, Dr. Gazib, we're good. It'll be fine.
Right.
Dan, you can come as our lab assistant.
Oh, Jane's
lab
out of the void.
assistant. I don't know if they make warm clothes big enough for people like me.
Yeah, we're good, man. We got plenty of padding.
True that.
No,
Whale blubber comes in handy in the cold.
exactly. Now we just scoop up a couple penguins. Brian's happy. We make a fortune on the black market for penguins. Everything's fine.
Kirk, may I ask you something?
Yes, please do.
Please.
Please, just please.
I have to say, your Ecto 1 review was the best content I've seen on Beyond the Brick since 4 years now.
Oh wow!
I'm-
Wow, that is quite the
Nice.
compliment.
I'm waiting
4
for
years.
this content. You know, I'm really waiting for you. This Ecto 1 review was perfect. This was a really masterpiece today. When I've seen so many Beyond the Brick videos in the past. It's all like, but this was really, really, really good content. So I'm waiting for more reviews. When? Just give me a date.
I don't know. I'll speak to Joshua. I'll speak to John. See what we can get going. We'll see what happens.
I think Kirk got a lot of good feedback on that review, so he did a good job with it. And
I was surprised. I was actually very surprised.
You shouldn't have been.
I'm glad it turned out. It also was also pretty popular, which we struggle with any kind of review video to get many views. So I think people liked it.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's one question I could add here, because Jane, I love your city stuff, but why are you doing so many reviews? Just build your city, please. This is what I would like to see. Please just build your zoo. I'm waiting for your zoo, Jane.
Did it ever occur to you that maybe he has other reviewers besides you?
Oh, now I understand. You're doing videos for others as well. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. No, but I don't want to ask serious. But okay, I will add a serious question here. Is this? You're doing many different things right now. Your Patreon and stuff. You could actually just stop doing reviews and be a free man. And then your whole creativity thing will explode. I think your city will explode, in a positive way. Have you ever thought of really skip this whole review thing, this whole live stream thing, like sitting here with us, just do your city, Spend all the time you have left, because, life, you're born, you die, it's only, spend your time building a great city. And it is already the best city in the world. But you could give us so much more, what? Please, this.
It sounds like, Jang, you should hire Andres as your content management partner for the Jang Bricks Empire, because he clearly has a grasp on what the people want, and you have no idea what you're doing.
Yes, exactly, Brad.
In all seriousness, though, I know it's a little bit out of character for this stream, but in all seriousness, I am going to do more of the city. you missed earlier, I mentioned that by the end of this year, I want to be 50-50 between amount of work product done for the city versus everything else, which is a dramatic change. So I appreciate your support for the city. I truly do. And I think I share a little bit of your enthusiasm for it as well.
That's just okay. But I don't want to be too serious here this evening. But this is really special because I mean your reviews are great as well, and you know what to say. You always give us the right input. But I mean your city is really something that's special, and we've seen so many lovely builds of yours. Your hospital is awesome. The Enterprise. I told you before. So really, for me, it's really relaxing to watch your city updates. And I never watch your reviews. I have seen some in the past, like 8 years ago.
But that's why my review views are down because you stopped watching. Now I get it. Okay.
I can give you. I live in Germany. I can give you tips how you really can make a lot of views with videos and reviews.
Does it start with a C and end with an ADA? Or does it start with a blue and end with the bricks?
No more comments. No more comments.
I like this. Jane, you need to add a tier just for Andreas on Patreon, and he has to support that per question.
Nice. I like it.
Serious Sam asks, what is this Wannabes channel? You can go to twitch.tv/BricksO'Brien for any of that content. Thank you.
Tom Steele wants to know if we think we'll get any other more realistic aircraft from Lego.
We don't talk about Lego here.
Sure.
Nope.
At some point, why not?
I mean, it's not like we just didn't get like a huge giant space shuttle that flies, or
That's true.
I'm just hoping out for another X-wing because man,
they made this.
Casual flex.
Mike Ritter has been alerted. His ears tingle now.
Somewhere in Southern California, Mike
Give
went
me
to
money.
this.
I just traded my one of those away actually, and I actually traded it. Oh, you guys are gonna laugh. I traded it for a haunted house.
Good call.
The new one or the old one?
Yeah, the new one.
New one.
Oh,
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, I didn't really want that other one.
Horned Owl flies in space.
I bought it, I built it, and I traded it with a guy who owns a toy shop, and who's a Technic fan.
Ah, good.
It'll come back.
There you go.
Yeah. Those times.
I'm just now finishing up the first of the 2 instruction booklets here, so it's been a productive stream. Brian, did you ever start on anything?
No. I ended up picking up this at the store. I caved on it. I got it.
Ooh.
Oh, Brian.
Yeah, well, but
Yes.
Jeff, I was thinking about this for a while. So
I know.
I'm like, yeah.
That is an amazing model. Do you want to see it?
Yeah. I mean,
No.
wow.
No.
look at-
No,
No,
Dan.
don't do it.
No,
Don't
Dan.
do not.
There's no gravity.
Josh,
No,
Josh,
Dan. No.
Dan, I really want to see it.
I have to say something, Josh. In the end, I have a feeling the end is near, and there's something I have to say. There's something I have to say right now.
The way you say the end is near makes sense.
The first
Not to
thing
say
I've believed out of this entire time he's been here.
I was out of character and forgot that I run a very famous Lego blog in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. And every time I say something, it could destroy me. So just let me be honest here with everybody. I love dogs. This was just a joke.
Okay. All right. You're trying so hard to act like you're telling the truth.
Can we just ask your handlers? Can you just put the bag back over his head? Get him out of here. Oh.
Turn the camera around.
Yeah, he's had enough. He's had enough screen time. We don't need any more blinking and secret messages.
We need the air marshal. That's what's going on with this plane right now.
I want that quote on a shirt, and I want to sell it. It's great.
Oh man, I can only kick the back of Brian's chair so many times on this plane. So
What did you want to ask? Did you ask your question, Andres?
There's no question. This was just a statement. You know, you always have to be careful in this times. When you say something, it's like, you know, no, of course, I love dogs. I love those streams. Hang out with you guys. It's awesome.
He's trying to cover his butt because you can get canceled right now very easily on the internet. So now we love dogs and Twitch streams and all the things. They're great. Wonderful.
are you gonna wear that bracelet out in public?
Very random question, Jeff, but no.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
You see, a younger Kirk would have done this. I
Kirk,
actually
you're
used to
wearing
use
it
stuff
in
like
front
that.
of how many viewers right now?
Because I'm modifying it. It's almost finished. It's got the stuff going for it. I'm almost finished, and then I'll make a video on it. But after that, it's probably it might get taken apart. It might. It might not. I don't know.
Why would you not wear that out with like a young lady on a date and be like, "Hey, look how smart I am"?
Oh,
You should wear it to prom.
just prom. No.
Wait,
Just no.
isn't Kirk homeschooled? Wouldn't he have to go to prom with his mom?
The-
I think she'd like it, man. She'd be
I'm
okay
not
with it.
homeschooled anymore.
And that's not how that works. I was homeschooled, okay?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's not how it goes.
Hey, Joshua, you done with that bag yet? How we feeling, man?
Yeah. Look at that
I'm done.
Lego
Here we
over
go.
there.
Is that
where
not
we're
how
stopping.
that works?
We're
Yeah.
gonna stop on
No.
instruction booklet 1. It's looking fantastic. I think next week we'll finish it with instruction booklet 2. Or this is so cool, I might just have to finish it before then. We'll see.
It is pretty neat.
Oh, he's hyped.
That's right.
Is that not how homeschool prom works?
You know what will go
No.
great with this is when I can pick up JK Brickworks flight model that's in the Bricklink designer program and have a micro Sopwith Camel flying over some World War I trenches.
There you go.
Oh, you know, you could. That'd actually be pretty awesome.
Oh,
if you decided to
that's a
do that.
lovely dog. Look at it. Oh my goodness.
Another
How
one.
sweet he is. How tall.
Vader's too big for this.
Oh.
I
Wish
see
could
your
be
German
your-
Shepherd, Andreas, and I raise you a German Shepherd.
Look at those eyes. Oh my goodness.
He looks so sad and confused.
Just confused as the rest of us.
Oh,
She is sad because she's like, what the
my
hell's going
goodness.
on? Why you pick me up, man?
John, I think you can get this set on Bricklink or eBay.
Boy.
You're
Here
welcome.
you go.
Is that the new Apple Watch? No. Actually, yes, it is. I actually should not have been showing this on camera. I apologize. I broke in so many agreements with Apple. Shouldn't have done that. I'm just gonna see myself out, you know. Goodbye, folks. Just goodbye. Oh wait, I didn't change my profile picture.
Joshua, may I should ask Brian, there's actually one tiny Apple story I could share with you in the end. If you say no, it's totally fine.
Andres,
My Apple story.
no, you got to save it for next week, Andres. Next week.
Right. You got to spread it out. Keep the people wanting more.
I won't
Andres.
be here next
Yeah.
week, but I can send you a mail and you can just read down, you know?
Yes.
Okay.
Send me a long handwritten letter with your Apple story.
No, it's a very good story. Totally fine. We don't have to tell it tonight. It's totally fine, but it's a lovely story. It's
Well, Brian has reached peak hair, so I think that means the live stream is coming to an end.
Yeah.
Oh, this has been real, folks.
This is-
Definitely
Real
got to do it again sometime, Jang. You're really coming along, rookie. You know, if you keep at it, I think you'll make it there one day. I'm
All
proud
I
of
can
you.
say is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I think we're all sorry, really, at the end of the day.
I'm good. Everything's fine on my end.
Wow.
Okay.
That's on my end. We're good.
Thanks for having me.
Any shameless plugs before we leave? Go check out Jang's Patreon. Support him to create more incredible content. That's always very important. As a Patreon supporter of Jang, I think everyone should go and do that right now.
Absolutely.
Besides
Give me
that,
money.
we'll see everyone next week. We'll have more streams doing who knows what.